Good morning.
Good morning. Happy New Year.
Wow. Happy New Year.
I know.
Hi, Helen. Hi, Jackie. How's everybody doing? Getting ready for this start of 2025. I hear we cannot say that we are suffering from the weather that probably 90% of the U.S. is. So I know it's cold, cold, cold where most of you are, but here I'm looking at sunshine out the window.
Yep.
And although we are going to have a wind event, they said today.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. So, a wind event in LA is never a good thing. It's just, it involves then wildfires and things like that. So, because we haven't had rain in forever. But, Connie, you're probably in it. So, and I know Jackie is for sure. And
well, that's why they have cuddle blankets.
That's why they have cuddle blankets. And that's why we're talking about everything cuddle blanket today.
Woo.
So, we're talking about kits today. I don't know if everybody realizes how much people ask us about the kits and what's going on with them and where they are and, all the things.
Yeah.
So we want to talk about kits today. You have 2 kits, Lisa? Oh, brave enough. Oh, come on. What do you have? Do you remember which ones you have? So hopefully you have something that we're going to show you today to give you inspiration to get going.
Hi, Tish from Florida. Guess you're feeling what we're feeling. Not quite as cold as everybody else.
Yeah, but I hear Texas is really cold. I heard that they're going to have a big storm. So, gosh, guys, it's that crazy time of year. You just don't know. I have a person that's flying in tomorrow morning. Kind of worried about it for them. When flying in wind is not fun, and so I'm kind of concerned for her. So,
farm animals.
Oh, farm animals.
Is it Deja Mu?
Or is it other farm animals?
Was it Read to Me?
Could also be
let's see, we got a few. We also have the Bambino one, which is Hey There.
Hey There, yes. And so okay, so forgive us today if we struggle a little bit with the names of things because it's a lot of names.
And a lot of names.
We'll do our best to make sure we're not fumbling too much. But well, we can talk about, Connie, if you want to talk about the elephant in particular, they're right there. Let's go this way, right there above us. So,
yes.
We can talk about that a little bit. And Puppy's coming along. He's not completely finalized yet, but he's really close. We're kind of looking at a little prototype over there. It's pretty darn cute.
Yeah.
So, but elephant is a little tiny bit away from starting. We're almost ready to ship. Almost
we really
ready
are.
To ship. Yeah. But not quite. Not Read to Me. So it must be
either Hey There or Deja Mu. So Deja Mu is going to be like more of a square 27 by 27
with red
in it and some blue. And Hey There has more of a what we call honeydew, which is more like a minty light green.
Yeah.
So
they're both cutie patooties.
Yes, they are.
So how's everybody doing? Getting started on this new year, feeling good.
2025.
Yeah, man. Oof. Who knew? All I can see is a black screen.
Oh no.
We must look into that. Anybody else suffering from just a black screen? Or Maureen, do you need to get off and get back on, you suppose? Sometimes it's all it is. And your image is a black screen too, by the way. You don't have an image there at all. So maybe there's something going on with you. All fine here. Hello, Brenda. How's everybody?
Hi, Debbie from snowy Indiana.
Oh my gosh, it must be so snowy there.
And Maryland. Oh my goodness.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
I can see you. Okay.
Look at all the warm welcomes. Well, what a great way to start our 2025 with kits. We have a very fond spot in our heart for kits in general.
Yes,
Diana and I especially do, because the two of us are kind of at the root of a lot of the new ones, and so we have a lot of love for some of these things that we put a lot of energy into. And I like this little guy that's my pal pet my pal pet that is under my hands. I have a lot of love for that little guy. He was an image at one point, and now he's a thing. And there's a lot of them in homes, and I just love the fact that y'all have these things in your lives, and so it's kind of fun for us. Oh boy, recovering from the blizzard. I'm sorry, Savannah. Hi, Gail. Good morning.
Hi, Gail.
Gail, in fact, my pal Pat and Gail.
I know, Gail. Do you recognize all these?
Yeah, Gail did all these floor mats and a little
Yeah,
gosh.
we have a little idea in our head, and Gail
made them into reality.
Yeah.
You know, so thank you, Gail. All the love you've given Shannon over the years is so much appreciated.
Yes.
And your fingerprints on all kinds of things.
So many things.
Yeah.
Helen, yes, all of our kits include patterns.
Always, always.
Every single one of them.
And always includes binding too. If there's a binding, we always include it. Even if there's no backing, we always include binding because we want the front of it to all be very nicely coordinated. So Maureen, huh?
All right.
I don't know. Stubborn this morning, huh? Hi, Ernestine. Another Californian. Yeah, I know. Good job, Gail. I mean, that's all there is to say about that. It's just good job. There's been many years of good job, Gail. We've said for forever and a day.
Yeah.
And so, all right.
All right.
Everybody says we're ready to go.
Ready to
Shall we
go.
get started?
All right. So
I know. I'm telling you, I make crib sheets for our adult bed, and that's all we want to sleep on.
Yeah.
Too. My husband, who was a little hesitant about it, that's all he wants is our cuddle sheets. Now, I have not made a C390 cuddle sheet, and I'm going to do that because I think we'll really like that one as well. I've only used Mirage so far for mine, but me and my Milan are besties these days. I sleep with my Milan blanket every night, and I don't want anything else. I just don't want anything else. So good job. Oh, shares. Let's talk about shares.
Oh, yes. Remember to like and share for some giveaways at the end. We give away some blankets, so get those in.
Kits today. We're going to give away.
Oh, we're going to give kits today. I'm so sorry we're giving away kits today. That's exciting.
Yeah, that'll be fun because as we're talking about the kit subject, we might as well give some kits away today.
Yes.
So we'll do that. We'll do 3 winners for sure. Maybe we'll be on the wild side. What if we did 5 today?
Ooh.
Let's give away 5 kits today. So I don't know where they're going to pick them from, but we'll just have them surprise us and tell us. We'll do 5 winners today, Adriana. So I think you're in charge of that. Yes, there are some new Milans coming out really, really, really soon. We've been working on those Milans like crazy. So I'm super excited about some designs, as well as we're going back into the Dolce, which is the tipped guy, and a few new solids, just a couple new solids. We really focused on more with design on it.
Yes.
And so super excited about that. Hey, Michelle.
I can't wait to see them.
And I think I saw Sheila just go by. We've got it kind of blown up for, I don't know, our old eyes or something today. So you're going by very quickly. So we might miss comments. So if we miss a comment and you want to address it, you really want something, just repeat it. Just bump it and let us know that we missed something. So thank you, everybody, for sharing. And so let's get going.
Let's get going.
Yeah, we actually have a lot to talk about with all these kids. We promised you that we were going to come back with some projects for the new kits that are the cuddle cake, the pillows, and the little
fur pack.
Yes, we promised you we were going to do that. Not enough of them got here in time, and I think it's. Hi, Beth. I'm from Beaverton, Oregon. Hello. Maybe I've said that before to you. Anyway, we want to show you a lot of fun things that we've made from them, but with the holidays and everything, it just didn't seem like enough came back, and so we decided to postpone that show and go ahead and do this show that has been requested for a long time for us to go back and spend some time on the kits and just talk about them a little bit. So if you have questions about the actual kits or how to do things or what have you, there's a lot of Cuddle ambassadors on the feed right now as well. So they can answer like questions that have to do with how to do it. And then if it has to do with the actual kits themselves or what's coming, what's going, whatever is happening, then Diana and I can do it. As I said earlier, we're kind of at the root of a lot of the new kits. So here we go.
All right.
We're going to start with some big ones.
Yes, we're going to start with the back of the catalog, which is all of our big ones.
So we're going to use the catalog.
Yes.
So the cuddle log, I should say. We're going to use that as our guide. So we're going to leave it right here so we don't miss anything because there's a lot sitting around in this room. And we don't want to miss things. So we will go back to that. If you want to know what we're talking about in the cuddle log, you can find it on our website in the catalogs area. So it will, you'll find it. Just no problem there.
Right. So we're starting with our category Crazy 8, which is when we redid these kits 11 years ago, over 11 years ago. This is one of the original styles. So this one, they're usually about 58 by 68. Yeah.
So they're good size. They're
good size.
Way big enough for a sofa blanket.
Yeah.
They're way big enough for somebody. It's a little even oversized for somebody in like a recliner or something like that.
Yeah.
But even the tallest person in a recliner is going to cover over their toesies and up to their neck. And so I think it's okay too for individual bed topper. So if you want to throw it over you while you sleep, I think it's big enough to do that. Toes don't usually hang out unless you're pretty tall. So, and I'm pretty tall. So I can easily make this 68 blanket long enough. This is one of the ones that does not have backing inside the kit. We do it for two reasons: to keep the cost at a little bit lesser price, as well as you get to pick your own backing then. And so we show them with a C3 backing on them, which of course you all know how much how fun it all shows up on the back side of the stitching on it on a C3. So that's kind of a cool thing. So one of the things I've been promoting lately is don't just do the quilt just the way it is like this. Go back and long arm it. Wouldn't this be beautiful, long armed?
Beautiful.
It just adds a little something extra to it. Or only long arm certain strips of it. Don't long arm the whole thing. Just do maybe like the navy blue one, or just do the snowy owl piece in here, just to kind of give it a little kick. Yeah. So, or personalize it.
Yeah.
That's another thing
for
you
sure.
can do. Personalize it for somebody that, or even if you just did some embroidery that just said with love or love you, or, just do something, make it your own. There's just so much that you can make your own. They don't really cover a Cal King. It's just too big, if that's the question, unless you're talking about sheets. But you could add to this very easily by getting some borders, extra fabric and putting borders on it. And there's just all kinds. We do the stitch and flip method so that it's manageable, so that you're using your backing as your base, and then you put on your middle one, and then you work to the end, and then you turn around and work to the other end. So, okay, Crazy 8 is what I want to make for Christmas this year. Okay, so you're starting now, right, Tammy? That's just the way it goes. So just start now. Get a few of them. Now, why a kit? Why pick a kit versus doing your own? I think it's a great way to start working with Cuddle. I think it gives you the opportunity to know that everything's going to match, that we have coordinated it all together using the whole line as our platform to work with. When you don't have the whole line in front of you, I think it's really hard to know what goes together until you start learning. So I think this is a great way to get yourself invested into making Cuddle blankets and looking to see what you can do. You don't have to strip it this way. You can move the stripes around. You can cut them up more. It'll just make your blanket a little shorter. Each time you add a seam that wasn't there, it's going to shorten your blanket a little bit. Or add a strip onto it, get some navy blue, and you stick another strip on it to make it longer.
Or not cut at all and just have.
That's true.
8, 10-inch strips next to each other. It's going to make this a little bit longer there as well.
So we have you sub-cut all these strips up. So you're getting 2 10-inch strips of each one, right? Is it?
Now it varies, but altogether you get 8 10-inch strips altogether. So then we kind of have you subcut it depending on the style. We love this particular style for Crazy 8. We think it works the best to showcase different textures and different fabrics together and give it a little bit more of a design quality and aesthetic. So this is our favorite look.
So just a little tiny bit more feedback about what we do here. What's the name of this one? And then you can grab another
True
one.
Blue.
True Blue. And then I'm going to have Di grab another one while I just mention a couple little things here. One of the things that we do when we are planning is we have all the strips brought to us that we think are the right strips. And then we lay them out on the floor the way that we think we're going to put it together. If we don't like it, we just keep arranging, or we get a different fabric swatch or bring it in. So we don't just know ourselves even the first time. Sometimes we have to go back and play with it a little bit, or we just don't like quite the way it was too busy, or all these different things. So there's a lot of energy and thought that goes into these combinations before we ever bring one out. And so we really do. We listen to what you're asking for, like we need more baby, or we need more adult, or we need a boy. And we listen to that, and then we watch sales. Of course, sales determine everything. So if there are no sales there, then it has to go away. If there are sales there and we say, oh, if they're telling us they like this and they want more, then that's what we do. So we listen very carefully to sales.
So this is our next one. This is called Rosalie, and it's all of our kind of rosewater fabrics.
It's pretty.
Yeah.
You know, and so sometimes like this Jupiter is a little bit on the older side.
Yeah.
But it looks so pretty in there.
Yeah.
And so certain things just stay around for a long time. So it might not be something you see very often in a store. Or the frosted hide.
Yes.
That's another one that you don't, well, let me get it right there. Where am I? Here we are. This one has a rosewater back in it, which peeks through the natural. And you probably don't see that in stores as much anymore because as prints and designs get older, then the stores have a hard time carrying everything. There's a handful of cuddle centers now that carry most everything. And so there are certain things you will still be able to find if you search a little bit. But like a Jupiter rosewater, it might not be as easy, but it looks so beautiful in the blanket. So, and you guys keep buying this. So it stays in the line. So, okay, here's a perfect example of where we decided to go ahead and put a luxe on the back of it. So it's demi rose, wood rose on the back. Isn't that pretty? Looks so pretty with it.
It looks so gorgeous.
Such a perfect.
That's why we did it, because a lot of times we do just show it with C3s, but this is just perfect.
Yum, yum. Hey, Shauna. Always faithful to be here, Shauna.
All right, let's grab this tall one over there.
Oops, am I gonna have to come in?
No, I think I could go this way. Let's see.
And this one, we did this one as this was a special blanket, right?
This was, which is actually funny considering what year it is this year. This was made for our 20th anniversary, which was now 5 years ago. And our 20th anniversary was kind of overshadowed because it was 2020.
COVID.
And so because of that, this kit everything just got kind of, pushed to the wayside.
Yeah.
And this year is actually our 25th anniversary. So I don't think we're going to come with a special kit for it, but we still love this one. These all grays and it's different fabrics together and
so pretty.
It's
just pretty. It's just a very, what's the word I want to use for it? Traditional classic.
Yeah. And we called it Silver Jubilee. So.
Yeah. And then on the back side of it has the frosted hide as well.
Yeah.
And so you can
Titan.
Again,
so you see that dark gray underneath.
Close up on it a little bit. It's not as easy to see on camera as it is in person.
Yeah.
It's very easy to see in person, but it's got that dark gray.
Imagine a long arm though, and how much you'd be able to see it.
It'd be so pretty that way.
Yeah.
We did grab a scarf. I see a lot of conversations going on about scarves because scarves are a very good way to get started. If you're spooked about getting started, a scarf is absolutely the easiest. A lot of the retail stores will use them as samples because they, where's Hear Me Roar?
That's why I was Hear Me Roar. Cream is not here. Oh, it's underneath.
Where? Oh, hello. Okay, we'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
And then
we'll get there. We're good. We're in Wine in a Million.
Yeah, Wine in a Million. I don't see that one. Laura, Wine in a Million's missing. You can help us with that. We also have Hear Me Roar, which is our tablecloth. So we'll get to that in a minute. If that's okay.
We'll keep going though, because we have a whole other page of Crazy Eights.
Yeah, we have lots of other big ones still too. We went through a little period of going through some of these solids because we were getting asked for it so often.
Yeah.
And so we said, you know what, we've just got to come up with a bunch of them.
Yeah.
And so we did a whole bunch at once. But this thing is beautiful.
So beautiful. I think this was made I think I made this for a Crazy 8 generic pattern for Teresa. We wanted generic patterns on our free pattern website that didn't have to correlate with any kits. And then we loved it so much we stole it for us. So
this is Teal You Come Back.
Yeah.
I know. It's just gorgeous.
So beautiful.
It's a mallard tealy green. It is not. It's actually very well represented on screen.
I think so too.
It's very well. Till You Come Back. I just think this is adorable, and it's a giraffe on the wall. Cindy, we'll get there in a sec. I just think this is a beautiful blanket, and there is probably anybody that is of a green lover whatsoever is going to go wild over how pretty this is. So I'm a big fan. Oh, and this is a fabric that is very underrated for me, and gosh, we don't use it or talk about it nearly enough. Yeah. Look how pretty that looks on camera. That is marble. That is just black marble. It is so silky. It's just don't forget about marble, especially for
Yeah.
backs like this. I just think, and the black in particular with that shine, it just looks so expensive.
Marble has a really great shine to it.
It does, and it's just soft.
Yeah.
It's just a silky softness that you just can't stand. I love that teal too. I'm a big fan of this blanket.
Yes.
And I forget how much I like it until I see it. Any new colors in Powder Puff like yellow? Sydney, we're working on some new Powder Puff colors. We were just in the talk stage though. We haven't even started doing anything more, but it's doing well. So that's a good sign that we'll have some new colors.
So this is back in black, which is surprise black.
Yeah, we weren't going to do a black, and then people are like, "Well, where's the black?"
Yeah, we did a little bit of gray in here.
Yeah, you can't have it all black.
No,
it's not
well then it's just black.
Look at how beautiful it looks on screen.
It's so pretty. It's very well represented again.
Very well represented.
Yeah.
And so it's got some glacier in there. Of course, we use a lot of our galaxy in these. You know, we talk about galaxy all the time, and this is why. Is because then it blends so nicely. It just looks great. I'm very pleased with this blanket, how it turned out.
And it's 2 different galaxies in here as well.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. We did the light and the dark. Both the smoke and the other guy.
Cloudy.
Yeah. Yes. Cloudy. Nice, huh?
Yes.
No, none of these have batting in them, Lisa, that we're doing that we're showing you right now, because it isn't really necessary. That's a pretty heavy blanket. But a lot of people really like them. When I first started at Shannon, I liked them with batting. And now I've gotten to the point where I don't really like them as much with batting in them. They're a little stiffer. But if it's really, really cold, and it's cold a lot where this person is going to use it, I don't mind. But it is a totally optional moment. All right. What do you want next time?
Let's see. We
Wait,
haven't had those 2. That is a Crazy 8. We have that one, Daisy Delight, Happy Campers, which is up here. Daisy Delight's right underneath Happy Campers. And then first pick that in your hands.
Okay. All right.
So we'll do this one first. We
still love this blanket.
So this is Blissful Bouquet.
This is the Hoffman gorgeous floral print.
Yes.
And
blooming buds.
There was a lot that went with this. And so we had a really hard time deciding what to put with this. But when we finally settled on what we chose, we were very, very happy.
Yeah.
So this is another one of those hides that has rose water underneath. And so that rose water is peeking out to go with these beautiful rose. So you can see in the roses of the flowers, there's little bits of rose water in there.
Yeah.
But then this waterfall, is it?
Waterfall.
Yeah. It's a waterfall hide. And it's like a navy base with a little tipping of like an aqua on top, which just deliciously shows off how beautiful that floral is. Any mama in your life is going to think that that's a pretty great blanket.
I think this is gorgeous.
I think it's gorgeous too.
Let me put that rose water C3 on the back of this one. Yeah. Just again, bring on all the pinks that are in there.
It's just pretty.
But again, the backing is not included. And so you can choose whatever you would like.
Right.
And what they're great with these ones, because they're 68 inches, you can use our 2-yard cuts for it as well as the backing.
So in the Cuddle log, Diana gives you she puts little 2-yard cut.
Yeah, this one I chose natural for it. But in the corners, I just do one that's really good with it. So I did a little bit more neutral.
So go below on that back in black so you can see it a little easier on camera.
Yeah.
So see how she puts the little one in there telling you what goes, what coordinates. She also does a little box off to the side here that shows you 3 choices of just general colors of product. But this one, there is a 2-yard cut that actually matches with it. And so she's giving you that suggestion. There might be other 2-yard cuts that go as well. Yeah. But she's just highlighting that particular one.
Yeah. And if you're in the catalog, which is also on our website, I don't know if this one is yet because it's under construction with our Cuddle Critters, but they actually have all of the 2-yard cuts in there, which you can also look on our website. But it just shows all the different ones that you can choose for your backings.
So there's a lot. We try to make it as easy as possible. But if we're ever not doing something that makes the kits easy as possible, just either go to the page or tell info at Shannon. Just give us feedback about kits, because we're always open-minded to any feedback that you have about if it's easy to work with, not easy to work with, if it was something that kind of didn't make sense to you, or we need to rewrite the pattern, because we were all spontaneous enough that we could change a pattern anytime we needed to.
Yes.
All right. This was a direct request for more boy in a little bigger size because we were doing the Fab 5, which is a little bit smaller size. And so we got asked to do this and it's doing okay. Yeah. So it was a request that was actually needed.
Yeah.
So
I think this is great for, you know, a teenage, middle schooler, a little older, right on like a full size bed and everything. I think this would fit perfectly. This is called First Pick. And again, we use that galaxy in there like we love.
But it also, it's not a very childish print.
It's not.
It could go a little bit older. Even.
Yeah.
You know, it could even be a guy, you know, that just can't figure out what to do. And I think this is a great way to do something fun. And this one's just got a navy backing on it, which looks really good with it. Even though it's black and royal and we put the navy back, it still is really pretty on it.
Yes.
So, but wouldn't this be fun if you machine quilted it with stars?
Yeah.
Just doing stars all over, or do stars in just the navy or the royal section. I think it could be really fun. Galaxy is stunning. Jana, Diana and I are huge Galaxy fans because, you know, we're always trying to match things. And it's such a great match to so much. And then if we start finding that there's things we can't match, then we've decided maybe it's time to start adding a new Galaxy palette because we've done a lot of certain kinds of things, but then
it also has the box kit too. So this is Happy Campers, and this one's I think this one's doing pretty well too.
Yeah,
for being very pretty, you know, niche in its subject.
Yes.
So we have little vintage campers, some fishing lures, and our buffalo check in there, which we decided to do green and black buffalo check for this instead of the red and black.
Because it's so obvious to do red and black, but we decided no, we're not going to.
Yeah,
and it was red and black was really cute too.
It was too.
But we decided that we just needed to do something not as expected.
Yeah, this would be great cabin quilt.
Oh God, yeah. Just even in the
RV
trailer.
quilt, yeah.
So we grabbed the kit really quick as well. We didn't bring all the actual kits out
for everything,
for you to see, but we did. I probably should have opened that before.
We have a little box cutter, scissors,
something right there to cut with. I kind of want to show you just a little bit. Why this one, I don't know, but I'm going to do it anyway. So I can't read all that Sheila wrote there, but I don't know if I need to. All right. We'll call it an unboxing, even though y'all might know everything you need to know already, but we'll do it anyway. How's that? So we put the different pieces are put in, and you can just see that it is literally a strip. It's a strip. And so it's all set up inside the box in strips. And so these guys are just rolled up. That's the exact same kind of strip that this one is right here. So this is probably the binding is my guess on it. And then they've got little rubber bands around them. And so if you want to just open them up, throw them in the dryer on just fluff. There's no air needed, no heat needed. And then just bang them around a little bit. It'll get all the cuddle dust that might be left over on it. It'll just kind of fluff them up a little bit and get ready to get going. And then your pattern is right there.
Yeah, so here's our pattern. So, oopsies. Actually, we didn't talk about this either.
Oh, yeah.
This is Julie's Labor of Love. Has little cuddle tips in there, and then you have all of your information on it, including what the kit has and then what else it needs.
So it tells you enough that if you wanted to make another one out of your own fabrics of your choice, you have the ability to do that. And that's on everything. So everything that has, even the ones that are more complicated, there's definitely enough information there or pattern pieces that you can make them out of your own fabric. So as Diana was talking about, this is my little Made with Love label that I just had to have. And I'm so happy that I pursued that because it's turned into a little thing now.
Yeah.
And so it's got instructions. I should turn it upside down. It's got instructions on the back side of the little label. So when you're trying to help those people that you give blankets to not wash it, you know, like a sleeping bag, then you've got the actual label on there to help you with it. We do sell these to retail stores in packages, so you should be able to buy them as well, or find them out there to buy separate from getting them inside the kits.
Yes.
So we'll just tuck this stuff back in and let somebody else clean it up for us. All right. I'm going to do Crazy Daisy.
Yes. Great. So this is our newest Crazy 8, Daisy Delight.
Oh, she's doing really good.
Yeah.
And we did something that we haven't really done before on this one. So we stepped it up and we went with a really a gorgeous luxe. We put in Encore into this one.
Yes.
Which is a longer, thicker pile that is
and you can really see it like puff up.
Yeah, you can see how there's a step up right there. Almost. That it's just so beautiful. Gosh, you guys, I cannot. If you do not have any Encore or Vienna in your life, I know I've said it before, but I really, really mean it. You need some Vienna or Encore in your life. Encore is Vienna with lines in it. So it's just, they're the exact same base cloth. It was so incredibly beautiful.
We actually backed it with Sydney in that twinkle. So it matches as well, but it's also that kind of high pile.
Oh gosh, so good. It's just so good, you guys.
So good.
It's got this coolness when you touch, with this silkiness and extra soft. It's like petting a bunny. I mean, it really is like petting a little baby bunny. It's just so nice. I love Sydney. Another probably underrated product as well. But of course, the whole thing is about the daisies.
It is.
And the raindrop, which is a newer color, which is the greeny tone that you're seeing there. Raindrop is a delicious color for me. I love raindrop and pearl together. And so this blanket does a lot for me. I just think it's so spa-ish.
It is,
to me. It's so serene. It needs a book and a glass of wine or a cup of coffee or something and just go sit and enjoy.
And it's so interesting about this daisy fabric. It's not including for the kit, but if you want to add more darker tones, Galaxy Lake looks really good with this. I know the Heather like Waterfall looks really good with this. So you don't have to go with some of these like pastellies, but these look so great with it too. It was really hard to figure out what
really hard
style we want to go for with
this. There were so many beauties on this one.
Yes. All right. So we didn't find, we'll do Hear Me Work Cream. We didn't find Wine in a Million, which in our catalog, I don't know if we want to add that to our list of ones that are missing. It looks just like this one right here, which is another kind of our plum wine, dusty rose in there with our prism rose rind. It's so cool looking too.
So at the end of the show today, all the ones that we don't have a finished blanket, Adriana is going to pop up on the screen for us, but she asked to have a few minutes to be able to get it done. So we'll give her a break to work on it for a second. So I
didn't really get to go through a lot of things yesterday because I was out sick. So
darn.
I'm going to make sure this showcase was perfect.
This one is one of my personal favorites. I still want this blanket. I
love it.
Saying I want this blanket, and I still don't have it. Yeah. But it's Hear Me Roar in cream. Love. But give me a good natural blanket and I'm a happy girl. So all these beige tones in here just make me super duper happy.
I think this one for gift wise is probably just the most palatable.
So safe.
And anybody will just be like, oh, wow. So beautiful.
One gorgeous thing after next. And again, it's the frosted hide.
Frosted hide.
With a little bit of a sand back on it.
This Jupiter again. And
the Jupiter again. You guys
we got Jupiter tie.
And actually all of these are a little bit older designs.
They are. I don't think anything is brand new.
No, it's just so beautiful though.
Yeah.
I don't know. I still love this thing. So we put it back as our tablecloth?
Yeah.
Okay. Oops. I'm not doing a very good job here, are we?
Okay, there we go.
There we go.
All right. Bring Lampy back.
Okay. And then I'm gonna grab the sensational strips, I think.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
We have so many.
Well, now let's do an oldie but goodie.
Yes.
Still is in the top rated blankets.
Used kits. And this is one of the reasons why I'm going to use that Scarlet and Black Buffalo check in Happy Camper, because we already have one in Amused.
Right.
And that is Amused.
Isn't this good? It's still really
good. It's good.
Yeah. We've sold a gajillion of these over time. And I get it open and I remember why, with the applique. Wouldn't that be a great pillow too? I've always thought we should make a pillow with that applique, Laura. It's such a good little applique. Renee Johnson designed that applique. And so she just took it off of one of the, the design and kind of just made it a little better. And so it's just a little applique on there. So it's, if you don't feel up to it, it's okay. It's not going to change the gorgeousness of the blanket. It's still going to be a great blanket. But if you're up to it, then you get to practice your skills, because it's got a few little, the antlers and things. It's got a little bit of energy that you're going to put into it to make it perfect. But I think it's very doable for everybody. So, applique with Cuddle is so easy because it's so forgiving. It's just so forgiving. You can't see the stitches, which is, of course, my favorite part of applique with Cuddle, is nobody knows when you don't drive straight. You should see the mound that is accruing over here of blankets, the pile of blankets that we tossed over there. It's really kind of funny. All right.
So this is Feeling Pine.
Feeling Pine. Give you wrap around. We're starting with the beginning with the big ones. With the recipe.
I love my puns. So sensational strips, we don't really go into this, is a way for us to have a bigger blanket to showcase one fabric in the middle and then kind of have it framed on each side, but just to give you a bigger strip in the middle rather than Crazy 8, which gives you just 10 inches.
No kidding, Tammy, right? So I do think that we did this strip absolutely because of wanting to highlight some design in the middle that we didn't want to cut up as much.
Yeah, not every design is, this actually would have been fine, but not every design is made to be smaller. When you have the 10-inch strips and you cut it down, it gets up to 9 inches or smaller depending how you subcut it. So
I think this is a perfect example, though, of things where it would have been really hard to have matched this blanket up. There is a lot that goes with it, but to have picked these things that we selected, I think that would be hard to do on your own. And so it's a great case of a blanket being, a kit being a really good one to make a gorgeous blanket. I think this is gorgeous. And it's Paloma, which the brown is Paloma in there, which we used a couple times actually in some smaller
Paloma in our kits because
of the tonal difference. That's why we choose these with these tones that allows everything to kind of come together. It is just as soft as it looks too.
Yes,
just as soft.
Yes.
We have to figure out how to deal with that pink lemonade Arctic rabbit. I'm not sure what to do about that yet. There's a little dilemma on the backside, so we'll have to work it out, Heidi. Think about it. Work it out.
Oh shoot! We didn't bring out the box with the Feeling Pine.
Oh, that's great.
One I chose.
All right, this has been one. Boy, that's purple.
That's purple on the back.
This is one that has done so well, to the point where we had to keep a certain fabric in the line. The little green strip here we had to keep in the line because
nothing else goes. I refused.
Yeah, I know. We could not substitute.
It's so perfect.
We had to keep it. And so this is the hummingbird print, of course. And then the bellflower galaxy, which is
so gorgeous
really
with it.
Pretty.
So
it's just
gorgeous.
really pretty all the way around. And then just the way that it did what it was, the job it was supposed to do.
Yes.
And then the alpine pesto, which is a darker green, like a spearminty green on the bottom and like an ice on the top of it. It's really, really yummy. And it just goes so well with this. This is another one of those blankets that I would love it if people would long arm, like the center piece maybe, and then maybe even the two ends would be just gorgeous long armed.
Yeah.
Not because the blanket needs it, but because it just will look so good. Just so good. So we took advantage of it being a purple lover and put that bright purple.
That's right.
The bright purple back on it there's your label right there.
Yay.
So fun.
I love that one.
I think this is the end of the great big blankets, right?
It is, yeah. Oopsie. Well, no, we still have borderline.
Oh, we do have borderline. Do you want to do that next time?
Yeah. So just that we didn't bring this out with Feeling Pine, but this is what the box looks like. Just very much like the Crazy 8. It's the bigger one in there, and it has all the instructions in there as well.
Okay. Well, this one we knew would do well, but I don't think we knew it would do as well as his. It has gone crazy how well this one's done. So you're asking us for a little bit harder, some pieces where there's a little more piecing in the blanket. You were asking, and you were asking, and you were asking, and we kept thinking, okay, we will do something like that soon. And then finally this blanket came up and we said, this is the one we're going to do it. So we did this applique in the corner. We just did some extra stripping that we don't normally do with it to make it a little more complicated because it really emphasized the panel. So this is a Hoffman panel. So was this Be Brave? What's the name of this quilt?
Home of the Brave.
Home of the Brave. Okay, I'm almost there. But I think it's one of those that you could give this to a veteran. You could give this to somebody that is just really a patriotic human being in general. You could give it, there's just so much that could be done with this one. And this is one I have actually seen long-armed. It is amazing.
So beautiful.
She did a stars vibe on it, but she kind of stayed away from the eagle itself. It was stunning. There was a customer that had done it, and I was just super impressed by the whole thing. So these are, I mean, you could even do words in the strips. There's so many things that you could do with this blanket. You know, you could do some sort of the military, either the language of that military, what's the word I'm looking for? That military, what is that? The arms of that military, that if they have certain words that they use, you could put that in there. You could do like the persons themselves, you know, what they were in the military. I mean, there's so many things that could be done with this. I just think it's a really exceptional, and
a really great quilt to bring out during 4th of July.
Right.
And when you have your flags up and everything, and it's just beautiful.
Super well done panel. I'm going to give Hoffman the credit for that because it is their design, and you know, we licensed some of their designs, and so that's just one of those that is just really exceptionally beautiful. They did a great job with it.
Yeah, they did.
So, all right, and there's one more, right?
Yeah, new one.
Yeah. Beauty. This is we showed you this recently.
Yes, we did.
But we're bringing it out because we're just doing all of them. And by the way, it has a little Vienna in it too. Yes. So it gives us a chance to show you the Vienna. Do you remember this?
Yeah. So this is Crossroads and with our newer kit. And again, we were going for the whole a little bit more complicated quilt design. And I had a poll going between the woodland and this version, and overwhelmingly, you guys chose this one.
The blue one, yeah. Because there was a green version in this that we carry, and so we were trying to decide which blanket. So we threw it on I Love Cuddle, and you told us clearly that it was the blue that you wanted. Yeah. But with that autumn Vienna in there, oh God.
It's gorgeous.
It's beautiful online, and it's even more beautiful looking at it here. So just kind of that gives that kind of that southwestern vibe blanket, and just, you know,
a little bit more modern colors for this color palette though.
Yes, a little bit more modern.
Yeah. Colors. And so on the back, we did that
the whole thing
out west whole luck. This is actually not a print. This is it's a print. It's a luxe cuddle print. So it's not our digital. So it's a little bit.
Yeah, we should mention that.
We should mention that. Yeah. So it's a little fluffier. It's smooth and it's soft, and it's just it's a heavy blanket. It's a heavy blanket. When people try to add batting, these are heavy blankets to begin with.
Yeah, there's just no need. No need. I believe you could stay warm under most circumstances. I mean, other than sitting outside, maybe.
Yeah.
But then not much can keep you warm, and where you guys are right now.
Woo. For me, okay. I guess we'll go on to Picture Perfect.
Okay.
Let's see. Which one did I grab for this one?
Not handy. Okay. Right there,
yeah.
Okay. This one.
I'll make sure we don't.
This particular one is another one that has just done super well, and I anticipate it's going to do well for a long time to come yet, because it's definitely we still have not reached the kits that have backs included in them yet, so this is still big enough. So why don't you tell them the size of this one?
So these are 38 by 58.
So this is I would say, first of all, kid friendly.
It is
completely kid friendly.
Yes.
And then manageable. So if you wanted it to keep it in the car or something like that, it's not going to be dragging. But it's also, I think it's a good size for even a lounge chair that you don't want to cover up to your neck. You just kind of want it for your mid body down. It's a really good size for that. I also think it'd be a good size for a like a airplane blanket, or
it'd be perfect.
You know, something like that. That just where you don't want too big of a blanket to lay on the floor, but it's big enough to cover the parts that get cold. So I mean, obviously, this is just a timeless kind of print. And one of Diana's famous little box block, patches. And we try to incorporate fabrics back to our patch. So as you can see in this one, it's got the pony print that we put in there that coordinates with the pony print, which is still the all-time best-selling luxe design that we have in the line is that pony print. We call it the OG pony print. So, because it has been there forever and will probably be there forever.
Yes. I don't think we have any samples of the pillows that come with Picture Perfect. So if we could have one of those, we can maybe the Cuddle Co. or something. We can show the little extra fabric that you get with this kit. You can make a little pillow with it. So
there's just enough excess on it that you can make a little pillow. And we always forget the darn
do.
Pillow. Silly. Here.
Let's get the
yeah.
So we have the boy Giddy Up, and this is Howdy Darlin'. This is the girl version.
So this one hasn't been out as long, but it's burning it up. But it's burning it up too.
Yeah.
It is still doing exceptionally well.
This is one of our top digitals.
We squealed.
We have a pillow form.
We just silly squealed when this print was finally done.
Yeah,
it was just so cute. And then we took like what we did with the pony. We did a calf design in it too, but we also took the little floral and she blew it up into a bigger floral.
Yeah.
So it's directly coordinated to it, but it's also beautiful enough floral that it's good for a lot of other end uses. So love this one. I just love the cow on this one. The little cow face is just
so adorable.
Cute. Yes, she's just so sweet. Just, I mean, any little girl, but not even a little cow girl, but just any little girl. Look at the back of this though. That's the cow.
Yeah. So this is one of the ones that you can add a luxe matching that goes so well with this, which this one does.
So cute. Just so cute. The Elsie cat.
So, not the one we already chose, but okay. So each of the Picture Perfects come in with enough to do a little pillow with it. So this is the Giddy Up's matching pillow. So it the form doesn't come with it, but now we do sell forms. So that's going to make it easier. But it also comes with the back. So that's what it looks like.
Yeah. Cute, huh? Just fun. All right. One more, I think. No, two more.
No. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 more.
Oh, good grief. Okay. Sorry. Sorry. Napping.
So this is one of our newer ones. This is called Handy Dandy. Handy Dandy. And this one, we actually have the box version of this. So these boxes are going to be a little bit of the smaller ones. But
this one has done really well.
Yeah.
It got a little slow start, and then all of a sudden it just took off like crazy. But, is this going to be great for Father's Day and anything to do with dad or with somebody who wants to be, or even a little guy, that is, going around with his toy hammers and his little pretend plastic drill. This is a really fun little piece, I think. And we had a lot of choices.
We did.
We finally honed it down to these 3 coordinates to go with it, so that you can see the stars in the gray. So that's the embossed stars, which is so cute with it. Which, by the way, if you don't know embossed stars, it is such a cute little design. We have embossed hearts and embossed stars. So look how easy. Wow, look how good you can see.
Oh yeah, you can see those
super well. And they're probably about 2 inches across on the stars. Cute, huh? What's in the back? Oh, we got a little wild. Oh, this was one of the ones that we couldn't decide if we wanted to put this print in it.
So I put it on the back instead.
So we did the back. Yeah. So that's Himalayan and navy.
Yeah.
Himalayan's, a relatively new design, but doing very, very well. And so we've incorporated Himalayan into some of the new kits too.
We did. I think it's like Galaxy has a lot of different
has a lot of personality.
Yeah. A lot of different shades and tones.
Here we go.
All right. So this is a little bit older one. So this is called Warsome Bellflower. Warsome. Sorry.
So this one is another one of those. Isn't it just so cute? At first when we did this, we did one with a boy combination, and then we said, wait a minute, there are a lot of little girls that like dinosaurs. So we went ahead and recolored it and did the dinosaur in a really, really girly color palette. And then this kit came about, and then look at how this mermaid sorbet
Yes.
has remained in the top
Yeah.
seller, and it will, I'm sure, will stay there for a long time. It's beautiful. Big pieces of it, well, in fact, we'll show you a big piece of it here in a second. That really cute little.
It goes perfect with this.
It does go perfect. We were so perfect that it was another squealy moment.
Yeah. And this is how we put it on the back because to show how perfect it actually goes.
So what little girl can't love that, or a big girl, frankly?
Yeah.
Because I think that's really gorgeous. I'm not always gravitating towards lavender, but this with that blue really does something. The aqua blue is just so perfect. So many little girls would just think that this is the best of the best, huh? All right.
Yeah.
This fabric, Diana and I love it still. I still think this orangutan is probably one of my favorite ever orangutans ever on print. I just think he's so cute. The whole print is just a little bit obscure and a little abstracty, but it's so fun.
So this is Nurture Nature, and it's a little bit of a for boys and girls, and has the Save the Planet print again is just one of our favorites. We love how obscure the drawings are, but
it's very modern,
fun, and
don't you think it's modern, Mom? Oh gosh, look how cute that is!
So cute.
Like popped it with the blue on the ends. Yeah. I still love it too. This will always have a place in my heart.
And this is Julie's actually fought for this, and it looks so perfect. It's the Bobcat binding.
Can you believe that's Bobcat binding on there? So sometimes when you think, we could not find a binding that we were happy with. And I said, okay, try this. Because it reminded me of the orangutan a little bit. And my God, it worked.
Perfect.
So I forgot all about that. This one is
that's the last one.
Right. The last one of this kind.
Picture Perfect. So Picture Perfect was again created as a size that's like Fab 5, but again, we wanted something to be showcased in the middle. So we wanted a big piece of fabric and then framing it around it instead of strips, which wouldn't go, especially because Fab 5, the strips are put to the side. So anything that goes up and down is completely out of the, running for that one. So this is why we have Picture Perfect. And this is one of our new ones. This is Cuddle Co. Say that 5 times.
Yeah, no. And it's got the new baby calf.
It does.
So this has got like a frosting over the top of it to not be as intense in color. And it has worked out to be perfect with all of the Highland cow things.
Yeah.
Just period in this whole cow calf look. That's just so appropriate. And then of course it's got a love in there, which is forest in Encore.
Yes. So another one we did Encore with. And then we also Highland cow goes great with woodland. So this is why we have Hyde woodland in there, the baby calf woodland.
And woodland was Diana's brainchild. She bugged me about getting this woodland color for a long time in the line. And I couldn't kind of see the point because we had ginger and we have the browns and all this stuff and just all these colors. And then finally she made me see the light and it's turned out to be a great color. So kudos to Diana on that one.
So we love this one. It's so beautiful.
Look at the back of it. So it's another Highland. Oh God, that's great.
It's the Autumn?
Yeah.
Autumn Himalayan. Frosted Himalayan. And so this one actually comes in a 2-yard cut. So it's perfect to buy it for this.
Yeah. You'll have a little tiny bit left over, but I'm sure to figure out what to do with that. I love this one. This is done really well. Of course, because it's Highland cows.
Yes. Fab 5.
Fab 5.
So Fab 5 is another one of our kind of originals when we redid the kit program. And our last of our non-backed kits.
Yeah. So this one was meant to use the least amount of fabric possible. So it's using every square inch of very little fabric. So this one has always been a well-priced one because there's just nothing left over. There's not scraps even left over when you're done with this one. So you're utilizing your strips in a lengthwise manner instead of a crosswise. So that's where Diana was talking about. You cannot do this with a directional print. It has to be a multi-directional print for it to work, or everybody's going sideways. So, hi, Carla. Are you late today? You're just saying hello. So I think this one's been around for a minute and
pretty long while.
But
so this is Jurassic.
Yet it's still
so good.
We cannot let go of it. But I think it's just a true traditional color, and then they're not too kiddish because they're a little bit on the scary side. So little boys think that those scary dinosaurs are kind of fun.
Yeah.
But not so scary that I can't stand looking at it, you know? and we did it with navy blue. We just, you know what? We did this print a long time ago, Diane.
Yeah.
But I think that it was one of those that we had no idea when we did it how traditional and how long it was going to last in the line.
Very true. We did not know.
Because we're talking some years.
Yes.
Neat, huh?
Well, you got here, Carla, and that's what's important.
That's right.
So next we'll have one that's really been in the line.
I don't even know how long.
For so long. This is a love bug.
We've had to substitute fabric twice.
So many times.
Yeah.
I mean, things keep going out.
Okay. So we, you know, sometimes we'll say, are we tired of this? Too bad.
Yeah.
Customers are not.
That's
so
right.
We keep it going forward. And so the love bug print is still in the line, as well as the kit. I'm guessing this is in the 8 years.
I think so.
So
it's been quite a while.
I think ladybugs are just something nobody really is scared of ladybugs and just they're so good for everything. They're good for the environment.
And like dinosaurs are timeless, Lisa, so are ladybugs.
Yeah. And you're right. So, you know, and
that's why these things work.
That is why these things work.
Yeah.
I mean, we're even using rosebuds still in there. So,
yeah.
And I don't know. This is just one of those that I will always love. I'll always have a fondness in my heart for this particular one. So. All right.
That's so funny.
Yep. It is.
All right. So we'll get with this next one. Let's see. This is a little bit of a newer one.
Timeless.
Yeah, less timeless. Let's see with these colors in it. So this is called Level Up. And this is just some gamer controllers
But remember when this fabric first came out, it was never in stock because we kept thinking, oh, that'll be enough. Oh, that'll be enough. And it was never enough fabric. So we finally got ahead of it.
Yeah.
And really good artwork on that. And then the crazy prism, how well it matched. It was fun.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
How much this looks so vibrant on screen too. The dark lime and the navy with that parakeet prism looks so great with this.
I know. I'm telling you.
I can see why Love Bug is. Yeah. It's so funny.
Isn't that great?
I mean, after all these years. And our last one, which is Wild at Heart. So we went through a little bit of a different thinking with this one. Like some of our Crazy Eights, all of the Luxe, we kind of wanted to try one in Fab 5 as well.
We were thinking about a little bit about little girls too that love their animal prints, you know, that just love their leopard. But also, again, it's a good lap blanket.
It is.
You know, and so go in the living room if if that's your look, or even in the Western stuff, they do this look a lot. That beigey tone is kind of funny on screen. It looks a little latte-ish.
Yeah, and it's not. It's a more yellow.
It's a perfect match. It's sand in there, so it looks normal, and then it's black, and again a black marble.
Yeah.
Yeah. So nice one. Just a really, really basic blanket. Oh, by the way, these Fab Fives. I've always said this about a Fab Five. Look what this looks like when it's it's cut in half. So a Fab Five at any time, if you have twins or you're wanting 2 blankets, there's 2 kids that you want to do the blanket, you could just cut it in half and build 2 blankets. I think you still have enough binding to do the 2 blankets. I think.
Yeah.
But that might be your only caveat that you'd have to figure out is the little extra binding. But I think it's a perfect, this is exactly half of the blanket. So it's a perfect size for a,
basically a Bambino size. So
maybe a little tiny bit bigger.
Yeah.
So that's a tricky way. All right. Should we do the mats or should we just keep going in the catalog? Get ourselves all messed up.
Let's just keep going in the catalog.
All right.
We got Bambinos. Did we ever get
a Bambinos over here?
Did we ever get a scarf or no?
Yeah, we did.
Okay. Because that's technically next. We want to do a scarf really quick.
Okay, we can scarf it up first.
Yeah.
We found of course, most beautiful one.
Yay.
Okay, so the scarves. How does the scarf work? The scarf is a twisted piece, so we call it infinity scarf. And so there is a back seam where you seam it together. And then there's a long seam that puts it together, but then you twist it before you actually put that back seam in. So it gives you that, it's beautiful. It also makes it so that it gives you a space for your chin so that the fabric isn't getting in your lipstick, and it just kind of tucks in there so nicely. Yes, correct, Sheila. They do not come with backs on them. So, but the scarf. So this is probably the fluffiest one. It's the Vienna, the gorgeous Vienna. Which, oh gosh, this I have to tell you, I do have a Vienna scarf, and I forget about getting it out because in Southern California we don't need a lot of scarves, but sometimes when it's just chilly out, and if you just throw a scarf on with a medium jacket, it's just the right amount of luxury and warmth. So the catalog's online. There is a link in the feed. You can get to the catalog, but you can find it on our website under catalogs as well. So you don't need it for following along today, but for later on when you want to study, you can either just go to our website and just look at our website, or you can follow along online. I agree, Carla. I think this is like a bestie.
Yeah. And it also comes in natural.
Oh, that's right.
So these are the different.
There, how many there?
We have 9. So those are all the Infinity kits. Infinity scarf kits.
So it's just a piece of fabric and your instructions inside. So we do cut it lengthwise. On the fabric, we cut it vertically, not horizontally. So they're cut in a way so that it uses you can get 3 across a yard, approximately a yard, because it makes it lay properly and the stripes are going the right way. Just a lot of different things. Honestly, this is one of those things that if you're out in the public and wearing one of these scarves, people are looking at you like you're a nut, but what they're really looking at is your scarf. Because they can't figure out where did you get that beautiful thing, because they look so good. Like I have also a Snowy Owl natural scarf that I've worn for a long time, but I wear it with an ivory jacket.
Yeah.
I cannot tell you the amount of people that ask me where I got all that. I mean, the jacket came from, I don't know, Nordstrom Rack for all I know. And so it's a nothing jacket, but it's just the fact that it's natural with that beautiful scarf that nobody says anything about that jacket when I don't have a scarf on. Let me just say that. So, it's also really great gifting because it's low cost for you to put together, like when you're trying to figure out how to gift for like the kids' teacher or a group of ladies or a group of people that you're trying to figure out what to do. And it covers a lot of gamut of age, that it doesn't matter if they're, 10 or if they're, 80, they still all love it. And sometimes people that have to sit around in cold environments, we've even put them on just in the office when the office is really cold for whatever reason. You throw a scarf on it and just warms your body up just enough to where you feel really good about it. No kidding, Jackie.
Okay, so we'll go on to the Bambinos.
I've got an oldie, but honest to goodness, I don't know how long we're going to be running this, but it'll probably be close to forever.
So this is Bunny Honey.
We've just sold. I mean, honestly, just.
Can you put on this scarf so she can visualize it?
I could. Or you could.
I could.
Because I've got a hair issue.
I
have the wind issue with my hair today, so it's already kind of a tragic mess. So
it's just like that. So I don't even have like a really long neck or anything, and it fits really nicely.
And then when you put that coat on over it, it's just the right amount of everything. Oh, it's just delicious, you guys. Honestly.
Yeah. It gives you a little bit so it's not choking you or anything too. So
see, exactly, Brenda. You did it for all the students in your Bible class, which you can go buy a mug, and what do? We stick it in the cupboard. Yeah. Or you can go buy, some little notebooky thing, or I don't know, pen or something. And it's like, okay, but this is something when you give this kind of stuff, people are like, oh, and then they go crazy, and then they want to know where you got it, and they want to know how to get more, and they want to give them as gifts. This has happened so many times to me where we give them away at the trade show sometimes when we're not at a retail trade show, but when we're at a supply, a store, when the stores are allowed to come, trade show. And people will come up to them like, can I have one? I didn't buy anything, but can I have one? It's really hard to resist, to give somebody one because we know how delicious they are and how special they are to you. Sometimes I just use it as a hand warmer when we're sitting at those trade shows and it's so cold. So good job, Ellen. It's just such a pleasure.
Jana, we do have the free pattern. So we know that we've made them before for like displays where it's not the same fabric on each side and it looks great.
Yeah, it's actually they've done them. They did it for sports. Yeah, or like if your school colors are navy blue and orange, and they did them for that. I think that's a terrific idea. Still, I don't think that's a tired idea at all. All right, we can talk about scarves all day, right?
I know. So Bambinos, going back into kits. Quilt kits is first, now we're going to go into the ones that are completely
a full kit.
Yeah, complete kits. And that means it comes with backing. So all of these will come with backing and binding and the patterns and all that.
You need nothing but thread.
Yeah. And so for this one, Bambino is just a few strips.
So this is Honey Bunny. Been around a really long time, but honestly, it's still in the top seller. It's a top seller still. So cute. Just the sweetness of this is just, I don't know, something that I want a ragdoll bunny to go with it. I've always wanted a ragdoll bunny to go with this thing because I think it's just so cute.
Yeah. And these are 28 by 37. So these are really great.
These are amazing
for the car, for putting it down on, the living room floor, for, tummy time, for just the couch, snuggle up in.
As a changing pad too.
Yeah.
Honestly, you're a hero when you show up to a shower gift with a shower gift like this. This is just, people are crazy.
Just wait, Cindy. Just wait.
Hang on. We might know something about that. Maybe you've got a camera going somewhere.
I know. Bugged in this office.
So yes, I think so, Trish. It's just sweet. That's all there is to it. It's just sweet. I could just talk about this little thing and have this around me all the time. I actually have a little piece of artwork under my desk mat that I have kept there for a long time with just that little bunny on it because I love it so much. Here's an equally good seller.
So I don't know if this was the one you were talking about earlier, but this is one of the farm animals we have. So this is Hey There. This one is one of our very popular prints for so many years, which is E-I-E-I-O. And it's just sweet little mint in there and gray. And
again, it's as generic unisex as it could possibly be. That I have no trouble with either sex with this one. And I just think it's such a cute little thing. And those little daisies are still one of my favorite things ever.
So this is another one we put the print on the back. Look at it. I love the cow on this one.
The cow and the daisies.
Look at the sheep though and how cute they are.
It's kind of hard to see on screen, but it's not hard to see in person.
No, not at all. They're just a little bit more outlines. Oh, they're so cute.
Yeah, it's just great, sweet little artwork on that. Can I bring them too?
Yes.
Again.
Those are no. Put those away. Those are lullabies.
Oh, whoopsie. Oh, you're right. Whoopsie.
I was like, wait. All right. So this is sleepy time. So this is look how cute. Look at this llama in there.
It's so sheepish.
So good.
Oh God. So we call this sleepy time, and it really is a sleepy time.
Yeah.
Again, a unisex blanket, and we chose the color so that it could be unisex. Been around as long as Honey Bunny, I think. And still going strong. So that was a really good era when we were doing these Bambinos, because there's a lot that came through that period of time. And so sweet, huh? Ooh, I love that little guy.
And we put the dot on the back for this one.
Which
we love these dots.
Love those.
All right. So our next one, as we keep going, is Be Happy. And we have just little bees and little dots. And this one is. And again, a good unisex one. So it just has that hide banana with it, which is so sweet.
Been around a while.
Yes.
Been around a while. So I think the print's even gone, isn't it?
I think it is. I think we're just printing this just for this.
I think we just printed just for this.
Yeah. Same thing with these dots and stuff is what we're doing right now. Because we love it so much. And we just put some the hide banana on the back for this one.
Yeah, that's really sweet. This one surprised me how long it stayed around. But then again, it's a very untraditional, artwork and palette. But it has become a thing.
It has,
that this rosewater look in baby stuff has really... And the design is just super, super cute.
So cute.
I wonder if we can
this is
even
Ear for You Rose. So we had another one in the snow one. Cheryl, these are 28 by 37.
So look at this little print. It's just so sweet with the little rainbows. There's little rainbows there. And then these little tiny birds that are sitting on top. It's a really sweet little print. It is a light print, but it's easy to see in person.
It is. It's just not very vibrant. It's very sweet and baby and soft, but
a little more modern art.
It's very modern,
And so but just really gentle. And then we put the hide, which we talked about.
Hide, yeah.
See, you can really see the pinking through of the rose water in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's just a gentle blanket, isn't it?
Hide banana is too difficult to find. If you find it, buy it.
Okay,
interesting.
Interesting. Okay.
We don't have a lot of banana in Lux Cuddle, so maybe that's why.
Maybe. Rose water is so pretty.
Yeah.
We love our rose water.
We do.
We're going completely away from rose water.
Yeah. Which one do we actually do for this one too?
None of those yet.
Oh. I thought I did a bambino.
Maybe it's on the other side of you.
Oh.
There it is. And we haven't gotten there yet.
Okay. Okay.
It's all right.
So this one,
I love this.
This one has nailed it. And this one wasn't going to be one. And I think Teresa made this for another Bambino generic pattern, and we stole it because we loved it so much.
I love this print. I love the fabric. I think the fabric is
Yeah.
just so, I don't know. There's a traditionalness about it, with yet not, because it's got the watercolor in it so much. I just love it. And then the colors
really good
that you pick to go with it, I just think are great.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of choices.
Maybe Galaxy with like some of this
like moss,
I think it is.
Yeah, it's really cute. Oh, here's a bigger piece of the print.
Yay! So you can really see those tractors in it. And so these funnies, because these tractors also exist in a different color palette in our digital cuddle with dogs, and we just recolored them, and we just love it.
Totally different. Anytime, I'm going to just say something really quickly. Anytime you see these weird strips on the back side of the blankets, it has nothing to do with anything to do with the kit. It has everything to do with, we make a sleeve on it that we put a rod in to hang it at trade shows and things like that. So just ignore it when you see a little weird strip on the back. So that's all we're doing with it. 2 more. Ooh.
Oh, nope. That's next. Yep. Another new one. So this is Rescue Road. Very cute that is. This is our kind of our 911 emergency vehicles. For every toddler just loves them. And we also put that Star Cuddle embossed on there, which is we also put in the back, so we'll show you in a minute.
And then the weave. Weave is another one of those fabrics that have been around super long time. A lot of people call it sweater because it looks like a sweater. There's only a few colors left in it, but this color in particular is in a couple kits, and it does exceptionally well by itself. Just this gray sweater, Heather. It's just so good.
Yeah, it looks perfect for binding. Look at that. Look how cool
it's
that looks.
Darling for binding.
Yes.
And it's a really easy fabric to work with too. I know, isn't it? I know. See, we did a lot of that kind of stuff just for the daddies that have all these jobs that the kids are, or the mommies.
And look how good you can see those stars.
Ooh, it's so cute.
So good.
So cute. Great for red, white, and blue flags too.
Yes.
So good. Love that, how that turned out. Okay, tell me what you want.
So we are missing, we didn't do Love You Dearly, Enchanted Dreams, or Bubble Buddies. Are they over here?
Yes. I'm going to compare
them. Which one do we have for this one? Sweet Darlings. Mother Brave. I don't think we have one over here.
Of what?
Oh, she's like sitting down there. Oh, Bubble Buddies. You. The box for these ones.
Bubble Buddies.
So Bubble Buddies is, again, one of our newer ones. Look how cute that is.
Oh, it's so cute. We've used this exact fabric. In fact, we may have even made it for her originally, but one of our employees loves this, and she had a baby, and so we had to come up with some fun thing for her, and this is the print we used, and then we loved it so much we decided we needed to make our own.
We did.
So cute. That whale still makes me just happy. Happy. We've actually shown it with the octopus. There's a great octopus pattern, and it looks so cute with it. So cute
with it. And the back, you can really see it.
Yeah, really cute. Look at how good it looks with the royal blue galaxy too.
That is. I love this one.
It's adorable.
It's so vibrant and fun, and it's gender neutral
completely.
So that's perfect. And this is what the boxes look like. Again, so it comes with the little strips and the bigger piece and the patterns in back.
So for store owners, if you're unfamiliar with them, they're a really a great item for a store to have, because it's all contained. It's in a box, and It's just a grab and go. And so, like I said, very rarely do we have any problems with them. So it's a very low maintenance product to have as a store item.
All right. So
that's cute.
Love you dearly. We love this one.
I know, it's so sweet. This is one of those fabrics that we just had it in our head we had to have, and so we kind of made it up as we went, the fabric itself, and so it had to be in a kit. Just so gentle and sweet. We wanted to put the fawn print in with it, but it just it couldn't handle it. It needed the rosewater, the whole rosewater look, and this one has actually a crazy binding on it. We used baby seal.
We did do baby seal for this
on the binding, so it's a two-tone as well, just to kind of set it off.
Makes it like that extra fluffy too, which is really nice. And then on the back, we just did heather rosewater.
Heather
really
rosewater, which is really soft. Heather, it's hard to tell in that, but it's just an extra sweet, soft rosewater. So just a really yummy little blankie.
Yeah. Okay. So now we can go into Lullaby.
Okay. Trying to help these two. These two
guys
that are the twins.
Yeah.
Okay. So both ones. Okay, she did it the right way.
Yeah.
So they gave us one because Lullaby was designed originally to have the applique corner on it, to have the little corner applique piece on it. Then as Diana and I were talking about it, I said, well, wait a minute. What if somebody doesn't want to do that? Well, then we figured out that you can do the same exact thing with the same fabric in the same kit. You can make just a strip bambino out of it too.
Yes.
So you can do this style or you can do Diana's style. So you can either do the applique or you can do the strip piece. Either way. And so I think it's just such a fun little blanket. You don't use all the pieces with that one because you don't use this little white circle.
Yeah.
But that doesn't matter.
But it gives you enough to do either. So that's really nice. These are called Lucky Star Blue and Lucky Star Blush.
Long time in the line.
Long time.
Sweet Melody design. And as you probably, some of you know, we're back working with Sweet Melody. She wanted to take a little time out to be with her family and work with her and do the things that she needed to do in her life. And she moved and did all kinds of things. And so, but now she's back and we did some new designs, which you'll see probably towards the end.
Yeah.
But it's still with this elephant that we dearly love.
We love.
And you dearly love because you bought them so many times. And so it still is in the line.
Yeah. Still a perfect elephant. And so Lullabies, they are 28 by 41.
And this one has baby blue hide. And I think that one has blush hide.
Yeah.
So we just did the basic hides on the back, which are just really still very sweet and gentle.
Yes.
So love, still love.
Oh,
These will also be adorable with making one of our stuffed elephants to go with it as part of.
Yes, it would. Look how cute that is.
When we get there, you'll see.
So we could do the
this one.
Yeah,
this is a top seller.
It is. It's so this is Critter Grove.
Not only is it a top seller in a kit, it's also a top seller in a print.
Yeah. So this one, we don't have the Lullaby version. Okay.
No, we don't. So sometimes we have the in stock. We don't have both versions always, but as a store owner, if you're requesting a blanket,
kind of what it looks like right here. Yeah, so you can see that big Paloma piece with the circle, and that one we kind of went in with the fox.
I know,
so we give them about 12 extra inches on these, so you could decide what animal you want to cut out. So it's not always just a fox or the deer or whatever. It's there for your picking, which is nice.
We let you choose what circle thing you want to put there, whatever animal or whatever focus that you want to do. It's up to you. And so there's plenty of fabric to do that from.
Lucky Star Blue is the second best-selling kit. That's so funny, Maureen.
Lucky Star Blue. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
So this particular one though is off the chart in the sales. Again, the print was the #1 print for I don't even know how long. And then the
Cowgirl came in.
Yeah, then Cowgirl.
And so the back we have the print again.
I love this one. I honestly that
cute.
badger just makes me so happy.
I love the badger.
Gosh, this is another one. I just feel like I need a piece of fabric to have in my life forever. No reason to have it. Okay. Would you like crackers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow, we got a lot. Okay. Oops, sorry.
I already got enough here. Trouble.
Okay. All right. So this is animal crackers. So this is a really good other kind of gender neutral one, and it has these such cute circus animals with again this weave in the banana down here, the sweater fabric, which is like that chenille. It's so cute with this.
Yeah, it really is. And then we did the baby blue in the Snowy Owl. So crazy how this was one of those that we had a little trouble deciding which ones, because it's so bright.
Yeah.
And so we thought, should we do it in the brights? And then it was fine, but it just didn't have the baby sweetness that this does. And so, gosh, look at that goose.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, the little floppy goose would be so cute with this.
It would be so cute.
And so this one we have the whole back as well. To really give you those.
It's really darling
how cute everything is in here.
Look at the alligator. He's also adorable. I
love that alligator.
I love that alligator too. Animal crackers.
Animal crackers. And so let's get into demo day.
Oh,
the kind of construction one. It's so cute.
This one really worked out for me.
It did, yeah.
There's something about this particular one that I extra loved, and I think it has to do with the blue and the red together, but then also the applique, that square of applique just works out so perfect with the dig on it, and which is what the print's called.
Yeah.
Or is that the...
No, it's the print. Print is dig.
The print is called dig. Okay. And then, but then I love the chambray and the not chambray, stonewash in the heather.
Yeah, which is also the back for this one.
I just love that color combination. There's something that is just so incredibly boyish about it
that yellow was weave banana, I believe. Weave yellow. Yeah, it was banana.
I think it's banana too. Weave is the fabric. Once you find weave on the website, you'll have no troubles finding the right one. Unless it's all gone, and there's a chance that it's all gone, but I bet you find it out in the world still.
Yes.
Okay, I have these two.
Yeah. All right, so let's go. This one's actually a pretty older one as well. It's Flamazing.
I know, and it just keeps
selling.
I
love this one. It keeps selling, so I'm happy. Just for me to look at.
Yeah,
how cute it is.
Even the print's still in the line though too.
Yeah.
So just the color combination. There's just something very traditional about this. It's so silly.
For being flamingos, you know?
Yep.
It's so cute. And so this one is actually really interesting because we use the sparkle cuddle in the little tidy strip. So see that shine in there to make it extra flamazing.
And remember, to make it extra flamazing. Okay, so and remember, you can't feel that at all.
No,
it just if my eyes were shut, I would have
no
idea.
You can't feel it, so it is.
And of course,
heats it, and it's on the back. Look at that shine.
Look at that. What little girl isn't gonna go crazy?
Again, it's not hard. You can't feel any foil. You can't pick it off. It doesn't come off like glitter. It's perfect.
Yeah, really, really, really cute.
Yeah.
The cutest little jacket of that combination. I never
so
thought
cute.
about
that. Okay, let's see what we got here. Yeah, we got Down Under. Oh, I love this one.
I love this.
So this is again when we brought weave in to
look
this
at
as well.
See, and there's more weave and other things too.
This is weave quartz.
It's just a gentle little blanket, just a super sweet design.
Sweet.
Maybe we get a little closer to the actual print because the print. This is all about the print.
It is. Look how cute that is. The little koalas.
Oh, it's so cute. I know, Shauna. See, this is why we decided we should do this, even though you guys have been asking and we hadn't really been listening very well, but we decided we need to be doing this.
Yeah.
Because it's just so, they're so cute and they're just, they're underrated. We don't pay attention to them once they start getting a little older. And look at this. They're all got names and,
they fall on the wayside for new ones. And I don't think that should happen. And
because we still love them.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously there's plenty of people still buying them because they'd be out of the line if they weren't, but
it has my second favorite animal, which is a wombat.
Diana, her second favorite animal is a wombat. Of course. Good job, Diana.
I know. It's okay. Most people don't know what it is, so it's all right. Okay, this is a Bambino.
Yeah.
We missed it.
We missed it. Sorry,
we're going back to Bambino. We rewind. So this is Enchanted Dreams in Bambino, which I can't believe we missed because this does super well.
It does. It was tucked under.
Yeah, and this fabric does super well. So it's just what a bummer.
So cute though. Look at
that. So the back is Fairy Tale, which is our very highly rated digital cuddle.
Oh gosh, it's so cute. Sorry,
so
it's a little wrinkly.
Yeah.
Looks like it got sitting somewhere.
It's been sitting.
But you know what? You wash that in 1 second and it's all gone.
Yeah.
All beautiful again. And then of course in salt water and blush.
Yeah.
You know,
very classic.
Very girly girl.
Okay. Let's do, that's not one. No. We'll do that one, this one, and then this one.
Yeah. This one's one when new customers to Shannon are asking, which one should I get? This is a highly recommended that I always tell new customers to buy because it is, well, A, a top seller, and B, it just doesn't get any cuter.
It does not get any cuter than this one. This is Jungle Rumble.
And one of my not only
favorite named ones.
Me too. And then the little lion with a crown on his head. It just epitomizes every baby.
Cute.
Right?
Yeah. Very. I know it leads a little bit towards boy, but this is very gender neutral to me.
Oh, it is to me too. I would easily do this.
It's so cute. It's so sweet and baby, and honestly, everybody loves this fabric, so it would just be a hit for anybody.
They do. So there's the little lion crown on it, and then it's got the galaxy spearmint in there, and then look at what we did on the back. That's one of my favorite parts of this one. I just think it's so cute.
We did the giraffe and the Lux Cuddle. How great it is!
It just goes so cute.
It goes so well. Look at that.
It's just great.
Yay!
I know.
I think this is one of our top selling kits right now.
It's absolutely
and prints in Safari.
And then the newest
babies. Ew. There it goes. So this is our newest lullaby, which is Petal Pastures.
And it is
doing Helga Highland as the star.
Extremely well.
If you guys have not bought Helga Highland yet, you need to do it. It is one of the best selling.
Yep. This Highland thing is really still going strong.
Yeah.
You know, with all the
it's been about like over a year of this trend, and because we were late on the trend, and then we finally got it out, and it's still going strong.
We have 3 different quilts out of it. So,
well, it's a fluffy cow. How could you not like it?
How could you not? With flowers on their head.
With flowers.
So cute. And again, we used the frosted rose water.
Surprise.
And that's also what color is that called? I can never think what
that is.
It's an older one of Glacier. I mean,
Heather Rose.
Heather Rose. Yes, Heather Rose.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of brown in it, but not so much that you can't tell it's still plum.
Yeah.
It's a little bright on camera, but it's still beautiful.
And it goes really perfect with these flowers. You see these like little brownish,
like reddish
plumage. Yeah. Those raisin. Raisin. It's a raisin. Yeah. We did. Happens very often with us. And on the back, we have Helga Highland as the complete back as well. So it's so cute. I would love to meet a Highland cow Dorist.
Diana wants to actually visit a Highland cow.
I do. There are some around here that you can go and
probably want one for your backyard.
I do want one for not really good for Southern California backyard, but wee ones are next.
Wee ones.
Around. So love you. Those are the. Let's see.
I don't see what we're. I saw it earlier though. I saw it earlier.
Over there, maybe.
Keep going.
Okay. Big splash.
Make a splash. Got it.
Okay. Make a splash. Oh, there it is.
Hiding.
I know. To make a splash. Oh, this one's really cute. It's been probably in our line for about 1.5 years.
When I was at the trade show recently, one lady found it and she just couldn't stop talking about it. She just went on and on. When she got it out and I started looking at it, I just realized how absolutely adorable it is.
So cute. It reminded me a lot of Lisa Frank.
Yeah, it does.
A little bit more pastel, not as vibrant, but you really see there's a lot of this chalky watercolor in the background of each one. It's so cute.
This really brings it alive. Okay, what's a wee one?
What is a wee one? So wee one is a 27 by 27 square, our smallest kit that we have. And we have kind of went away from the original plan. It used to be 7 strips of 5-inch, 7 5-inch strips. And we kind of went away and added this bigger one to be in the middle because again, not everything can get into 5 inches. and we wanted something to showcase our fabric a little bit better. These are perfect for classes.
Class time. Perfect. It's just the right amount of time for classes, as well as you know what? It's probably my favorite size for a stroller or a car blanket because they don't drag on the ground. You don't roll over it. It's just the right size to kind of tuck in around a little guy. But they can also drag it around, and you just don't feel bad about it. And then they're so washable. So they it's such a great new gift. Yeah. But again, for the stores or people that go to some kind of class environment that you want us to just something like this, it takes, I think, around 5 hours, correct me if I'm wrong, to do it from beginning to end. If it's pre-cut, it's a little easier if the students have already pre-cut out the strips so that they're all ready to go and start sewing. But it is the smallest size baby blanket that we do, but it's still big enough to where it's respectable. Yeah, it's not ridiculously tiny. And again, a little changing pad or something like that too.
Just something that they can really carry around.
It's little enough too that you can fold it up and get it in the diaper bag. Yeah, you know, that it's not so big that they have to try to figure out how to stuff it in and carry it.
So this is what we did on the back, which is that whole print, which is so cute. So cute.
And then let's see the number one. We won
so many years.
All-time number one
is Love You EWE, which is little. I guess we gotta have to get a little bit closer over here. So cute. There's little lambs. This is probably the best gender neutral out there because can't get any more than that. But it has that llama in there, which just makes this so delicious to me.
I know, it's so cute.
So cute.
27 by 27, Brenda.
Yes. And really, that's really with some seam allowances. It kind of finishes to 28 to 29 by 29.
It depends on how you do it too.
It really is. Yeah.
Tight you cut it. But it is perfect, isn't it? It's just And we of course did the lamb on the back. It's just the sweetest with the white ground on the little yellowy lamb, but not too yellow. So it's still natural, but it's ivory. I don't know. It's beige, so good. Actually. I just love it. I love it. It was a year's that was a really spontaneous print too.
It was,
and how long it's been around. Oh, it's really cute. Really
came in perfect for that one.
Let's do how about that? That's a really good seller too.
Yes. So this is Forever Friends, which is one of my favorite prints. I love this one.
I remember when we saw that piece of art to start with. The first time we saw this piece of art, Diana and I both were just like, oh my gosh, we have to have that.
So cute.
Look
how cute it is.
Modern mom, but darling at the same time with the heads and just the colors. And we didn't change anything. Look at that.
We didn't.
Look, he's so cute. And then we camped on some of our favorites to go with this kind of stuff, which is our Snowy Owl Natural bestseller. Red Fox is the
Rusty Fox.
Rusty Fox is the coordinate inside, and Red Fox is the binding.
Yeah. So that's what's really cool about this one. And it's again gender neutral. Super cute. Any kind of woodland nursery.
Yep.
And in the back.
So
is that one.
Yeah. Just super cute. I like that ones too. Just so cute. I don't know, but this one is rating up pretty high on the I love it list.
So this is Deja Mu. So this is the other farm animal.
So Deja Mu. I mean, I don't know. There's something about the whole thing together. The print, the color combination. Remember the red and the denim I liked a few minutes ago. I like it for the same reason again.
The cow print in there.
Oh gosh, it's
perfect.
So many parts of this little design that is just so cute. The little cow. God,
I know.
Red
and this is a really popular digital cuddle for us right now too, which is Farmer Ted. You just can't go wrong with this one.
And that's a luxe right here. So the cow print is a luxe. So it's all luxy across the front, except for the digital print in the center.
Yes.
And then what did we put on the back? Oh, look.
More cow. How cute is that? Oh, Bonnie. I hope other people can hear us.
Shoot. I wonder why.
Uh-oh. No one else is saying anything. So let us know if you can't hear us. Or if it's just poor Bonnie over there.
I love this print too, Shauna. Ooh.
Okay, they have sound.
Okay.
Sorry, Bonnie. Sometimes like turning on and off your microphone or sound system, whatever you're listening to, or just closing whatever you're watching us on and reopening.
I know.
Hopefully we'll do
and
it.
we don't miss anything good,
Yeah.
right?
We have these these three.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the next three. It's our newest ones that we introduced this year. So this is Sweet Blooms, which someone mentioned they're waiting for. They bought it, and it's so pretty. It's really, a long time ago we had a really sweet girl one, and we wanted to bring that back, and it took us a while to find a good print to do it. And this one just was perfect.
So it's kind of wedding-y as well as baby, because I think we did a whole nursery out of this.
Yes,
for
we did.
Somebody special that we were doing. We wanted to come up with something just so girly, and Mama went wild with it.
Yeah.
Oh, Di, look, hide rose water. Again, I guess
I think it's
really
like our
into that,
fifth
huh?
time using it.
Really, how much we used it. But it probably stays in the line because we use it.
Yeah.
But I love this print. I think the print is so beautiful. It's actually prettier in person than it even is on the picture there. But it's on the back side. Let's flip it over. Okay. So it's a good size floral. It's not a tiny little floral.
No.
And so you can kind of see
very
the
big.
size.
For any nursery that's going to be floral, sweet. These are really trending right now.
Yeah.
This is perfect. I did it for my cousin's
hydrangea is gorgeous.
like nursery basket.
Beautiful sheet.
Yes.
On a crib.
And I did that. I did this in a sheet and I did it as a blanket and it was so beautiful. I put when we did it for somebody, we used the Encore baby pink.
Mm-hmm.
I used Vienna rose water and both went, even though they're two different pinks. So that's how great it is.
We tried really hard to do it. And of course it looks great with any natural.
Yes.
Too. It's just gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Yes. So beautiful.
I would make that for a new mama too, for a blanket very easily.
So these next two are something new that we're trying. We're using Cloud Cuddle as the print instead of digital. And if you don't know Cloud Cuddle, it is our
two-sided. It's double-sided. So we brushed the back side of a very soft-handed cuddle. So it has a little more give than regular cuddle does, but it also makes great garments as well.
Yeah.
Little jackets or little lounge pants or big lounge pants and robes. And because it's two-sided, you don't have to put anything on the back side of it. So it feels really good next to your skin. Yeah. But we thought, well, why are we leaving it out of the kit process when some of the prints are so perfect for it?
Because it makes it just plushier.
It's a little puffier somehow. I guess because of the brushing on the back, it fluffs it up just a little bit more. But the part of this that makes me so doggone happy is that, the glitter cuddle is just
that sparkle in there.
So darn cute with it. It really emphasizes it. It really did a lot. When at the trade show, people were constantly asking what is in there.
Yeah.
And it was just so cute.
Yeah. Again, you can't feel it. It's perfectly safe for babies. It's so cute.
It's a foil on there. You just and then she put the rose.
We put
rose
the demi rose on the back, which is so
cute.
Yes, great for stroller size.
Yeah. So it's store level. If you make one up, put a sign on it that says great for stroller size, because I think it really makes
car seats. Just keep it in your car for the stroller and them. That's perfect.
You have to tuck it around the little legs.
So this is Cozy Cubs.
How cute it is. Super little cutie patootie. Let's stick it up closer here.
Yeah.
We can see
that. So again, that's Cloud Cuddle in the middle. And it just makes it a little puffier and squishier. Cute it is.
It is really cute.
We put the truffle paws with it
because we could.
Yeah,
because it makes so much sense, doesn't it?
So cute. How great that is, and then you really see those paws. Yeah, how beautiful that is.
Remember, this is all inclusive inside the kit.
Yes. So all these littler kits all come with backing on the back, and every one of our kits comes with binding.
Both did really well. These are both new at the trade show in the fall, and they both did really, really well. And still doing very well. All right. So this is like a labor of love of some kind of a thing that we kind of wanted to try. And
yay. So this one, there it is. It's called, it's the only quilt in our playtime category, but it's called Just Keep Swimming. We haven't done another one yet.
Nope, we've not.
I want to put that on. There we go. But it comes with enough fabric to do a cute little wee one, which is right there.
So you've got the blankie.
Yes. And then it comes
a panel.
With a panel. So let me.
So the panel is the circle
Yes.
of this, as well as it comes with, Diana's going to dig it out of the kit.
I am.
But on the side of the panel, we did a little whale print. So it's printed on and you just cut it out and it's double-sided and you just stitch it together and stuff it is all. So super simple little go-to or go with. You could do this flat. You wouldn't even have to stuff it up with much. You could put some binding in it and stitch it straight, just straight around it and leave the little raw edges with batting inside. So there's just a flat little piece. There's just a lot. You could applique this onto something if you wanted to, onto a solid piece to make a little long pillow. It would be super cute that way too. So this is the panel, which we have sold the panel separately. I'm not sure if it's still available, but the kit is. So you can see where here's both pieces of it in mirror of itself. So you have two appliques actually, I guess. And then the instructions come along the side over here, how to put it together. And then the play mat itself. Yes. So there's also enough in there for this giant binding or piping. Now you have to find the piping, which I think we've got some suggestions somewhere as to find the piping. It's an upholstery, really, it's a 1 inch, 1.5 inch wide piping that goes inside, which it makes it just so cute. It's not as cute with a tiny piping. Yeah. It's much better with this big.
It's a 1 inch cotton piping cord.
Yep. Which it's still around. You can find it on all kinds of places, including Amazon.
And in the pattern, it gives you instructions for the circle playmat and how to put that piping in there and everything, and then the wee ones as well, and then also the little whale stuffy. So it's a very good pattern.
Very good, and just really sweet.
Yeah.
Again, completely gender neutral. This thing blew out the door at the beginning, but now I'm afraid that it's getting forgotten about. And so we need to probably get it into some photography again, or show it off again, because it really is cute. And then we chose to put. Is this in the kit?
It is in the kit. Yeah.
Okay.
It's in the kit.
It's in the what?
The Galaxy Aqua Sea, which is so cute with this fabric.
Maggie, I'm not sure if the panel is still available. It was not too long ago, but I bet you if you just query Shannon Fabrics whale panel or Sea Life panel or something like that, somebody will still have them.
Yeah.
And you can find them. It's actually called. Does it say on there?
It should. I don't know. Let's see.
No, I don't.
No,
I don't see it on there. What is that?
QR code.
Yeah, thank you. I don't see it on there, but it won't. It's not going to be that hard to find it out there. I'm sure that somebody's still going to have that panel. So we made a mess of that, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay. Ignore a mess then.
Yeah.
All right. Where are we? There. What are we next?
Okay, we are Read to Me.
Oh, my favorites. These are my favorites. These will always be my favorites, I think. We'll do all three of them at once here.
Yes.
Read to Me has been it was a I don't know why it took us so long, or me so long, to think about this, because I used to manage a very gigantic fabric store, and we had books, the cotton books. And so one day I said to Diana, we used to do these cotton books. Oh my gosh, we should make one out of Cuddle. It's the most perfect thing in the world. It's a soft book that really is soft, not cotton. And so we started with Sweet Melody. And so I said to Diana, yes, the book is a really cute idea, but in a kit, it needs to be just a little more than just a book. So I said, what do we want when we're reading a book? We want a blankie to go with it. So we made Read to Me means it's a series of a blanket that has a coordinate blanket to a book.
Yes.
So we wrote the little soft book, Diana at the heart of that, of course. And it's just, the page by pages of the little guys. And these do have batting inside because it makes them more stable.
You could also put some crinkle in there.
Yep.
You could add little ribbons. That's what a lot of people have done. So this is kind of what the panel looks like.
So you layer.
So it has all that out. Even has the instructions on the side of the panel too, if you just buy it by itself.
So you could make this a blanket too. It's very easy. You could block those together and make a little blanket out of it. We made enough room in between everything so you could cut it and still have seam allowance.
Yes.
Okay. So you can see here how it's done. So you just make the different pages. So that's the first page you would make.
Yeah.
Then the second page that you make, and the third page you make, and then you stitch down the center of it. Okay. So that's all it is. It's not a hard project at all, but it's such a big deal favorite that the kids just go crazy over, the little guys, and then they can just do whatever they want to it. They can use
a little fabric to do the handles.
So we put a little extra fabric in there for the handle.
Yeah.
And then the blankie that coordinates with it is in the kit as well, along with the binding on the edge.
Binding and backing.
Okay. So in this particular one, we did a bear backing on it. So that's the fox. Oh gosh, isn't that just cute with it?
So
it's still cute.
Yeah.
Still so darn cute. Okay. So all three of these sell equally as well. None surpasses the other in sales. And so then the next one we did was that one.
What's this one, which is our farmyard.
Love.
Which is so cute.
So what we actually did is we made a book around this print.
We did. We already had this print and we loved it so much. We made the book around it. So the first book, which is our woodland, that is around numbers. And this one is about animal sounds, which is so cute. So, what does the cow say? What is the cat and mice and stuff like that?
So you get to legally make all these goofy noises.
We want all of our books to be a little bit different. So you have to collect them all.
So we took the actual animals right out of this print and put them into the book.
Yes.
And so that's the little
handles.
And then what's the back? Oh, we did another animal print on the back. We did darling. That's
we did the wild rabbit.
Wild rabbit
on the back of this
bestseller.
Yes.
And that.
Let's see.
What's the question? This is the newest one that we did. And this is letters now. So we had the print once again, and we said, this looks like something that should be in a book.
It does.
So, and especially since it said B for bears. So we recognize that it should be, look how cute that is.
Cute.
So we took the exact same animals. So the interesting part of this one is that the artwork that we bought didn't have the whole alphabet.
It didn't. And we learned that a lot of artwork that you buy with like alphabet animals don't have everything, which is so weird because I feel like if we put it the way they wanted it, everybody would be like, well, where's this letter? I think
we have not very smart kids.
Yeah. Some really big ones weren't in there too. So it was very funny.
So our in-house artist, Heather, had to create, this was a real challenge for her.
It was.
To create the animals. I think she did like the vampire bat.
Yeah. The yak.
And the yak. Oh,
yeah. The yak was really cute.
Jellyfish,
I think
and
so alpaca, I think that was one.
There was quite a few that weren't there. There were probably 30% of the letters were not there that she had to come up with. So, but she had to keep it in the flavor of the artwork too. So it was a very big challenge, but she absolutely rose to the occasion and did a fabulous job, and it's doing terrific.
Wonderful.
What's our next book, Di?
Well, I do want to do a Sweet Melody one. And I've been trying to convince Julie to do an Alice in Wonderland one. So
it's so funny.
She won't let me do it yet.
It's so funny. The books are one of those things that it's not something you do in a couple months. It takes months to do these books and get them right.
Especially both of those are actual stories.
Yes, they are.
They're not just, ABC and sounds and stuff like that.
So we laugh about it that, when are we doing the next one? Okay, what's next?
Okay, so I think it's these guys.
Okay.
I think it's my pals over here.
Okay, so first pal.
Yeah, so this is our first one, but we did it in actually the opal coloring, which is out now. But this is my Bubba in natural. I hope Gail's still here because she really did all of these.
She designed this whole thing. We had a little sketchy drawing of something we kind of liked and thought that we wanted. And so then she brought it to life and it's so cute still. I mean, it's just a timeless piece. It's just another one of those just very timeless pieces. And so just good job. And then this is just frost but I still love it in there. It's just a 10 millimeter, no embossed pile. And it's just so cute. And then it just something that just makes you happy.
It's so cute.
It's just so, so cute. And then next was the lamb. So everything's inside, by the way.
Yeah, but not the stuffing.
Not the stuffing. You're right. Not the stuffing.
Yeah.
Not the batting or the stuffing inside. Yeah. But everything, all the fabric is in there, and the pattern is in there, full size pattern. You don't have to blow it up. You don't have to do anything to it. It's just a big giant pattern. Trace it on to something else if you want to save your pattern so that you don't kind of mess it up.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's put on pretty thick paper. It's not on tracing paper. So
okay. So the funny story behind this little guy is Diana and I were looking for some data for something that was older, and I flipped the page and there was the drawing of this lamb.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh gosh, it just brought back, flooded back with memories. It might require a little bit of hand stitching on it. Like I think you attach the neck onto the body by hand stitching because it's kind of hard to attach that head on otherwise. But I think that's it. I think that's the only hand stitching on the giraffe. And the same on this guy here too. Yeah. I think you have to hand stitch his head on too because it's just too hard to get it on there without doing, but you can just massively hand stitch that on and nobody's going to know or see or tell. So you could do a really poor job and no one's going to ever know other than it falling off. So the lammy, and we of course used the llama, which you know makes this whole kit be what it is. Yeah. So a lot of folks make these for animal pads. Yeah. You know, for their dogs especially. Yeah. So
we do sizes. The giraffe is a 24 by 42.
So it's big.
And this one is 27 by 35. So they all kind of vary. This one, this next one is Julie's just love child. It's 26 by 36.
It really was. I mean, this is something I had to have.
Yeah.
I just had to have him.
He's so cute.
Well, look at him. See why I had to have him? My pal Pat. So I don't have a My Pal Pat in my house. I probably should.
No.
Look. Oh God. We put the little tuft of fur inside there for him. So super cute.
So cute.
Yeah. Stayed around a long time. But all three of these have been around for a long time and have done well. So we keep saying we're going to work on new ones. We don't even have one in the hopper. Yeah. Silly. All right. How about we talk about two gigantically bestsellers?
Yes. So these are Cuddle Buddies, which was a joint effort between us and Kimberbell.
Yep. So we designed together. However, they first of all they did Kimber Bear. So y'all probably remember the Kimber Bear, which was online for a while before we brought it out like this. And you can still download the pattern for the Kimber Bear and make a certain amount of them without any charge for the pattern that she wants you to donate them and send them on to, you know, a lot of little children that are lesser than to have a precious little bear. So that was the whole concept behind the Kimber Bear to begin with, was that it was a donatable type thing that people would sew and put together. Then they started doing the machine embroidery for the faces, and just they kind of went to the next step. Well, then we talked to them about how much it looks great in not cotton in Cuddle products. And so we kind of just kept talking until we finally decided we were going to make a fox. This is not a free downloadable by Kimberbell. This is strictly a Shannon Fabrics kit. There is no pattern for it outside of the kit. And so, I mean, you could always trace it off in, you know, the pattern that you've got and make more in different colors if you want to, but you can't buy the pattern itself separately. But labor of love, took a long time, but it was so worth it. So Kimberbell had us design the fabric. So we literally sent a drawing of the bear to the artist and had them make a floppy, foxy fox. And so it's just turned out, everything came together just the way that we needed it to, because it is the best, by far the best selling kits in the line. Then we've got, let's pull that up there. So
we got that weave again.
So there's the weave, and then the little buddy with the little thing. He's got a little heart on his chest even. Right there, just like his little heart on his little chest as well. There's just so much adorableness here that I can just hardly stand it. It is a little bit of work to make the foxes, even the appliques, a little bit of work, but it's so worth it. It's just so worth it.
Just funny because about these prints is when we did the Kimber Bear one, is we had this print.
Yes, we did.
And we didn't know how to use it. It was just in our line, and we were like, well, it's so cute. And it's like, well, hey, this works. And so, you know, that's how we kind of went with the fox as well to kind of mirror it. So the cool thing about the Kimber Bear kit is it comes with both the pink and the blue.
So we put both strips inside the kit because it was not perfect enough. It's a little too boyish for a sweet girl. So we just gave you, there you can see how it comes actually in the kit.
Yeah, so you could do either or. You're going to have extra fabric, but at least you have something for a girl or a boy.
So a choice to do it either way you want to do it. And then just use the other fabric however you choose, or at a later date, or put it in the stash and just pet it yourself.
Yep.
But and the bear, you then can put a blue or a pink heart on the bear as well. That's up to you to do. There's probably enough fabric in there. You could even make like a little sweater or something to go on the bear if you really wanted to pink that up yourself. I don't know. These little guys they're still one of my all-time favorites. We still take them to trade shows. It's been a couple of years now, but they still, people are still discovering them today. I know they're just the best, the very best. It's a great project to work on as a group, even for a quilt guild. Like she says, a perfect donation project.
Yes.
It's a labor of love, but yet at the same time, the sweetness. Each little face can be just a little bit different. I don't know, just somehow they have their own personalities, but great kits. And they're done. We did it with the, all-time favorite quartz heather. So it's a perfect shade. It's just a perfect everything. Yeah, it's all just worked out the way it was supposed to work out.
Really good.
A lot of lovies out there in the world.
So cute.
So cute. You could also strip that too if you wanted to.
Yeah,
you could strip these instead of making them.
Yeah.
With that.
Same thing as lullabies. About the same. Except for these are 27 by 43. Or 29 by 43, sorry. It's so cute.
This is rust, by the way. This is not
this
marble.
Rust.
Yeah, rust marble.
Marble.
Which stays in the line probably because of this.
The only rust we have in.
Yeah.
That's why.
Probably does.
All right, so we got this page.
We're down to it, you guys.
Yeah, so do you want to do tiny tails first?
Yeah, we'll do tiny tails first. Buried in over here somewhere.
You did. Okay, so let's do Timber Grove first. Okay. And then we can bring out the elephants for those ones.
Okay.
All right, so these are brand new kit style.
Which, if you've been around in our last couple shows, you saw this one.
Yes.
But it's way worthy of repeating how incredibly adorable.
Yes.
So this was kind of my brainchild here of putting a panel together so that we actually print the panel. So this is not pieced together. This is one big panel.
Yeah.
You cannot buy the panel separately. You have to buy it inside the kit.
Yeah.
So there's no seams anywhere on this. This is just top stitched in a couple places just to frame it.
Yeah,
but
the cheater panel.
It is a cheater panel. So is this the front or is this the back? Was the question the whole time.
Yeah.
Show. So
it doesn't matter because the back. So then we have the back, which is like a bambino or front, and so it's using this fabric, which is in our line, and it's a patchwork, and then give you enough to give you the full 7 boxes in the middle, and then 1 box on each end.
So you don't have to piece or cut your boxes in half.
Yeah.
You will have plenty of fabric to cut it away and have whole boxes.
And it's so cute. And they put it with the red fox and the snowy owl, our favorites. And it's so vibrant and cute. And I want to book out of this. I don't know what book, but I want it.
I want a book too out of it.
Oh, an adventure book.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
So good.
So
sweet.
And this panel is only available in the kit too. So
yeah, there is nothing wrong with a cheater panel. In fact, we may be working on more, not even just necessarily for babies, just more cheater panels. So thoughts on that anytime. I'm all ears. Yes. All right. Then we did a girl and a boy of all time. What? Well,
do we have the second one of that? I guess not, huh? So there's Julie had a really good idea for this one too. If you want to make this into 2 kits, with just buying the one, is if you buy a 2-yard cut, we have Red Fox Amber, which is the red fox in this, you could back it with it. So you can make 2 kits. You can have this one on one side, the red fox on the other, and then this whole thing on one side, and then the whole back is a red fox on the other side. You probably have to be a little bit, actually they'll probably give you enough with that 2 yards for the binding too. So
probably, yeah. So
it's
just a really fun way to utilize just a little bit more and get 2 really adorable blankets.
Yes.
So then we went on to this made us squeal. I mean, all 3 of these made us squeal.
I know.
I cannot tell you how much I love these things. These tiny tails make me so happy.
So cute.
So
So this is Sweet Pea, Eli, and Emma.
I have Emma, of course, and she has Eli. And this is a tried and true print that has been the design as Sweet Melodies. It's been around for a while, but we just utilized it in a way because it's so traditional.
Yeah.
And then, I'm going to flip them over.
Yep.
We did the strip back on both of them, exactly the same, so that they're just super sweet. Again, with the boxes, you have enough boxes that when you cut it up, I know, Melissa, you just can't. You just can't believe how cute it is. And then that's
Maggie, these are great ones to do. These are very beginner friendly.
And this is Encore in there. We did a strip of Encore in both blankets in powder blue and this.
Yeah. And again, if you guys not have touched Encore, it feels so great. It's so buttery soft. It's like, I don't think there's anything that compares to it. And then, so for Emma, we did use a little bit of the high dazzle in there because we couldn't resist. The boy does not have it. It has a nice just glacier snow in that. So it's nice and fluffy still. Still real fluffy. Yeah.
All right. So we're in love with our own work.
We are. So it makes us so happy.
It's just good to love this stuff yourself.
I had an idea for this one too. It'd be really cute add-ons for the balloon. Is if you cut out a piece of our Lux and you applique it on. And I think that'd be so cute. But it's also great if you want to put monogram, initials, date of birth, something like that would be really cute as well in those balloons.
But looky
how cute it is with it. So this is our Cuddle Critters, our last of our kits we're going to be talking about. And this is, they're so cute. We can't stand it. This is Harper, and this is Harper in our fog, and Harper in our rose water. And we just think these have turned out so adorable, and Harper in our quartz. So we have a nice gray, beige, and pink.
All right. So they are, well, Harper girl has a little flower in her hair left over from the trade show that we haven't taken out of there. So what's special about these? The special part is the kit's going to come completely cut out.
Yes.
So you don't have to cut the kit out. And there's a pattern laying up on top there. So the whole kit's going to look like that when it comes in. So when it's available to you, that's what the kit is going to look like.
Yes.
And so the pattern pieces will be cut out inside. There is a full size pattern inside as well with the pattern pieces. I don't think the pattern's in there. I don't think they put it in there. Yep.
I said for them to do that.
Well, I don't know that they did. So, but there's full size pattern. So now we printed it back to back so that we didn't utilize too much paper. And so you'll probably need to trace it off in order to have all your pattern pieces, but you only need the pattern pieces for markings, for sewing it. But we also wanted you to have the pattern so that you can make it yourself in other fabrics after the fact. You don't have to be limited to just these 3 fabrics that we have chosen, although we think we chose some of the best. But we chose them all out of heather hide because we thought it was just such a perfect little way to kind of incorporate the sweetness and the softness, but yet get the gray and get the pink in there. I can't tell you how much I love these and how I think they're going to be just a grand hit. I think they're going to be class friendly. So again, if you're doing things like a, what do you call it? Where you're gathering just a group of sewists together and you just want to tell everybody, let's all sew these. Then you guys can all do it. You don't have to spend any time cutting them out. So that's going to take a lot of time off of things. We're giving you 3 eye options as well. You can either buy eyes that are the safety eyes, which this guy has safety eyes in here. So you can see that he has a hard safety eye. So you can buy them online or at your local fabric store if they have some. We also, these are all, no, he doesn't.
Yeah.
2 of them are safety eyes, but this one is a machine stitched on piece of Cuddle. That is not an embroidery. That is just an appliqued piece of Cuddle. You will get that black dot inside your pattern so that you can do that exact same thing if you don't want to do safety eyes or if you don't want to machine embroider. There will also be a downloadable, my God, I got a little squished, didn't it? That you can go onto our website and you can download an eye applique as well, machine embroidered. So you can machine embroider the eye on before you get started.
Yes.
So we gave you 3 options so that you all have the eye that suits you the best. So it depends on what you have available to you, as well as, and then you're free to do anything else you want to do with it as well. I also think it is worthy of putting a heart on his chest, or you could take these big old ears and you can machine embroider the baby's name, the child's name, birth date. I mean, just absolutely anything. Love you. I mean, just anything you could machine quilts on there or machine embroider on there before you get started. You could put little toes on there if you wanted to. There's just all kinds of things. Just remember, everything is already cut out, so you only have small pieces to work with, to get it under the machine embroidery.
Yes.
But
so this is what the pattern looks like as well. When you want to make more of your own, you have all the pieces. It is double-sided, so you're gonna have to trace it. But
again, we were trying to be conservative.
We really were,
and so that we didn't raise the cost.
Yeah,
we didn't raise the cost of the pattern.
Yeah.
And so, but every piece is on there, so you know all your markings.
Yes.
We have tested and tested and tested the pattern, and it's going together quite easily. I mean, I think it's beginner-ish. If you're a seamstress, but not a cuddle seamstress, you'll have no problem. If you're brand new to sewing, I think it might be a little bit of a challenge for somebody, but it's still doable if they go slow and take the steps one at a time. And that some of the Cuddle ambassadors were sewing them, and they said, if you don't just sew the steps, you can get ahead of yourself and make a mistake. But if you just sew each step, you know how we're notorious for looking ahead and just kind of rushing things along, because that's what we do as seamstresses. Don't do that. Just follow the steps. You'll have a grand time, and you have this incredibly, and please stuff them kind of soft.
Yeah.
This does not require any hand sewing. Savannah, the only place that might be the tiny challenge is getting the neck on. Sometimes the neck is, because it's small, it's like an armhole on a doll garment or something like that, but it's still machine done. Some people are hand stitching it on a baste first so they can go back and machine stitch, but it's not necessary. You can do it without. Any questions that I didn't address with this? There is a puppy coming. He's just a little bit behind. We had some drama before we went to Quilt Market with puppy. And I also, just so you recognize that the legs and things are very softly and put in, so it's kind of got that ragdoll-y feel, which is 100% what we wanted. So the neck on the teddy bear. Are you talking about Kimber Bear? I can see why. That's the tiniest little hole ever. So those are the challenges. It's like making Barbie doll clothes. If you've never made Barbie doll clothes, don't. So we wanted him to sit up, but we also wanted him to kind of be that raggy, where he's a little bit flip-floppy. So he will fall over kind of easy, but that's part of the love that we wanted to go with it. So we want this to be one of those things that you do let your kids, or have the kids, grandkids, or your kids play with or have access to, and not just be the cute thing that sits on the shelf and nobody ever does. So it's completely washable then too, because there's nothing in there, especially if you use some of that polyfill silky stuffing. Holy moly. I did not know about the silky stuffing until I know, me too, Debbie. Love the little tail. Love the little tail. It's just clipped. That's all we did was just clip it.
Yeah.
So it's
how cute it is.
Yeah, just a little nothing.
Should we give him a little sneak preview?
Okay.
For all of you who've
hung with
her for this entire time.
Thank you, Shannon. That's a very sweet thing to say. Diana and I have both been here about 12 years. And so we are very seated and love all these new things and love trying these new things. So we're always very interested in how you feel about things and how much you love it.
Very much so. We're trying to evolve Shannon with us, and
Yeah, we feel a part of it. Okay, if we show you the puppy, you won't give us a bad time that he's eyeless, right? So we're in the prototype. We didn't finish it, and his chest is not the right fabric. It's supposed to be hide. I mean, not, it's supposed to be heather.
Yeah.
And it's just C3 because he's the prototype. But
it's so cute.
So are you good? Are you good to look at get the sneak peek? He's right here.
That's all you see. That's all you get.
There's a sneak peek. All done.
Yeah. All done.
Nobody's saying anything.
I know.
Can't wait.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. Finally. Okay, here we are.
Here's our puppy.
Look at him.
Yeah. So the belly's going to be Heather Fogg on this particular one. And it, again, has no eyes. But we were really trying to go make sure the shape is good. Everything's going well together and stuff like that. So
Look at him.
look how cute. Look at that profile.
Oh.
Ooh. You just want to like boop that nose.
You do. Oh my God, isn't he so cute? And then his little tail.
Yeah. So we're going to have 3 of these in total as well.
So there'll be 3 patterns of fabrics in this one too.
Yes.
So, but we've already kind of exposed that in the thing. And so you can't find him online yet because he's so fresh. Do a cat. Oh gosh, that poor puppy has been a labor of love. We're thinking about a bunny next, actually.
Yeah, we are thinking about a
little
little
timeless bunny. And so,
yeah.
oh my God, you just love him. Isn't he so cute? I went from not loving him to now adoring him.
Yeah.
He's going to be a little tiny bit more work because there's a couple more pieces like an eyeball, the eye patchy thing, and then the belly thing. But the belly thing, in fact, the belly thing is going to be remodeled just a little tiny bit. It's a little big. But it would be a great thing also to applique on there. Or you could misshapen that center. You could recut that into like a funny shape, like, you know, how spots are on them, and maybe even
do like a belly spot, like a side one if you want. I mean, there's different, you know.
As time goes on, we'll kind of give you some extra things, some extra toys to go along with it. Like maybe give you a machine embroidery for paws on the bottom, you know, little toe beans. You know, things like that. We have a lot of ideas to go with this, and in fact, there's just more ideas than there is time. Oh, I know. I wanted to do a collar, and nobody would let me do it for Quilt Market. But anyway, this is just a really fun time, and we love doing all these things that make you all so happy and make us happy too. Yes, the poly silky stuffing from Fairfield was a game changer. Yeah, game changer for me. So if you've never used the poly silky stuffing from Fairfield, I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. It changed a belly button. Diana, a belly button on him.
That'd be cute.
Pulled in. Oh, cute. See, we could play all day, right, you guys?
We could. Look at someone said dreamy fur.
I know.
Maybe if we get our cow ever.
Yeah, if we get the cow designed. You know, it's one of those things that, again,
we have ideas, but it's hard.
Into these designs, you know, so we kind of got to stay with the same kind of critters that we can do similar arms and legs and things like that, so we don't have to start from absolute scratch every single time. Yeah. Yay, Sheila. Me too. I am a huge fan of this silky stuffing.
All right.
Okay, you guys. I think
we made it.
We made a mess and a half, you guys.
Yeah, we did.
We could only see. I first of all want to thank you all for hanging in there with us. I have no idea what time it is or how long we've been on, but 2 hours. Okay. But I love talking to you and with you about this and how much you all love it. And I say this every time we're together, but I do feel a huge thank you to all of you and gratitude for your continued support of Shannon and all the things that we do and we try, and education. And I mean, we just always trying for the best outcome for us all to have such a great experience and have it. Oh, I'm so glad you had a good time, Mabel. Yes. And so we do have a little business to finish up here, and that is, of course, to pick some winners. We said 5, I think.
We said 5. So I think it needs to be 5.
And so we'll have to figure out how we're going to figure out which kits they're going to get. But because I think we should do a little bit of deciding the kit. Yeah. So you're so welcome, and thank you guys. Showing up is just half of it to get everybody to be at the same place at the same time, right? Yes. You know, so we're also challenged to, you know, with our time and all the things that we need to do. Oh yeah, oh that's right. Adriana was going to pull up the missing pictures of the missing kits that we did not have a sample. Yes. So she's going to do that.
So I know. I think that was the Wine in a Million, the Woodlands, Fabulous 5 Woodland. Also has been in our line for a very long time. Yeah. We've had to change that one up a lot. The Line Around in pink and blue, so cute, and wee ones, and our Color Pop.
That's all
sweet. Oh yeah, our Work of Heart.
This is the big one,
which is our nurse one.
It's a nurse print.
Yeah, super cute, and a Wine in a Million. Just so cute.
Faces. Thank
you, beautiful
camera operator. Yeah. That's Vanessa.
Yes,
Vanessa's here every week helping us. That one had a buddy in pink.
Yes.
Is that it? Oh, no.
yeah.
Hear me roar Java. So it's just like our hear me roar and cream, but in the Java in the brown colors.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we are.
Okay. All right, let's do those winners.
Winners. Here we go.
All right. We have Monica J. May, Kathy Hibbler, Jeanette Wilson, Tishwa Bradley, and Joe Ellen Rooney. I'm sorry if I butchered any of those names.
Yeah, I think you did pretty good.
Okay.
So all winners of a kit. So you are two.
There's Tishwa.
Yeah, she was here. I saw her the whole time. You were
Love
here
that
the
one
whole
in
time.
Lane too.
All right. So what we'll do is you reach out to us at Shannon Fabrics or info@Shannon Fabrics and give us your shipping information and your phone number and put in the subject line live giveaway winner, and we'll work with you to figure out what you're going to get. So we have to kind of figure out how we're going to do that since we impromptu decided to do the kits as a giveaway. So, and Kathy's here as well. So good job, everybody. Thank you for sharing, and thank you for being here, and thank you for being a part of the Shannon Fabric family. And please also join the I Love Cuddle page if you're not already there, and show your projects, show off what you do. We all love to see it.
Especially those who've said they've been afraid to start their kits and stuff like that. They will give you so many helpful hints that you will just be so happy that you joined.
You absolutely will. Absolutely. I'll just take that.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next month.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.